are you wearing?
A Canadian tuxedo.
Canadian.
I'm a hockey player. Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
To all you Blues fans, we're bleeding blue with you.
Let's go Blues. Let's go Blues. Let's go Blues.
Now please welcome to the ice for their pregame warm-up, presented by Scott Credit Union. Yours.
Blue Note Fan Report. Oh my, that's a good one, wasn't it? Ah, you're muted. He's
Yes,
muted.
sir.
We can't hear him. Hey, everybody,
I'm
it's Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, and on my right is
Justin Eagle Eye Scott.
yeah, and we are your hosts on the Blue Note Fan Report. It is a game day live. Our second game after the trade deadline. We had some good teasers today. I hope you got to see them. I liked them. I thought they were good. Justin wrote the first one. Our first teaser was, and I want to double check it. Can the note put a ripple through the pond and mess up the Ducks' home? I think they will. I really do. I'm excited for this game. I'm excited for what we're going to see. And it kind of goes in to what I think is going to be the second teaser. And we'll get to that in a second. But what's your thoughts, Justin?
I'm thinking that I could see a Blues win tonight. They played pretty good coming out of the break. Honestly, this isn't surprising. We've seen this for a few seasons now, where the Blues come out after the second half and seem to kill it in hockey standpoints of their gameplay. Can they get it done against this Duck team? This young and up and coming Ducks team, and Joe Quenneville, being the coach that he is over there in Anaheim. But we all knew that they were going to be better. They have definitely made a push for that playoff spot. Are they going to make it? I don't know. It's a tough race, but they're definitely in the hunt.
Yeah, I will agree with you. They are in the hunt. Sister JJ says first puck Holloway, 4 Blues wins. I hope so. John Hefter, who's on YouTube. I haven't seen John on YouTube in a long time, saying hey. Kendra Bass says hi. And are you watching something? Well, Kendra, what we do is we watch the game and then we tell you what we see. So now there is one caveat we need to talk about for today's game with me watching it. I'm either going to be way ahead or I'm going to be way behind. Now, if I'm way behind, Justin, you're going to have to hold up on your excitement or your disappointment, right? If I'm way ahead, Justin's just going to be pissed at me. I know this makes absolutely zero sense, but the Ducks and the Kings are considered local TV for me, and they're normally blacked out. So on ESPN Plus, the game's blacked out. Well, on ESPN Plus, me and Justin are usually within a couple of seconds of each other. When I am live on TV, it can be, I've been as far as 2 minutes behind, and I've been as far as a minute ahead. So I don't know. We'll just have to see. But yeah, that's what we do, Kendra. That's what the Blue Note Fan Report does. Is we watch the game and we give you our reactions and we tell you what we see as it's happening, and we let you comment and we talk to and if your comments are clean and respectful, we'll show your comments on the show. Where am I? Oh, second one. second teaser was, will the training wheels stay off? You want me to talk about this, or you want to talk about this?
I mean, you can give your insights on it. This was more your teaser. I know we talked about this on the last show. I know what your kind of thoughts are on it, but you take it away.
Well, the last game, didn't it felt like Holloway, Broberg, Snuggerud, Neighbors, who am I missing? Somebody else. There's another young guy.
Snuggerud, Thomas, all those guys.
I'm talking about the young guys, the real young guys.
Yeah, Snuggerud.
Like they played so free. They played so free without Falk and Steen, and without the weight of the trade deadline on them. I mean, the whole team, they played absolutely free. And it felt like, to me, like I said, the training wheels were off. Oh my God, it felt like the training wheels were off. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron, this loves us, man. Aaron's like one of our super fans. You're a super fan, Aaron. We love you, bud. Thank you, man. You've been a good guy for us. Don't forget,
yes.
Aaron, don't forget to put that thumb in the air if you haven't done so already. And if you can afford it, give us some, what's it called? Stars. Send some stars our way. Right? Send some stars our way. Help us out that way. We'd appreciate it. Go ahead.
What is it? He did what?
He put his thumbs in the air.
Oh, yeah. For me, like, I'm not going to lump everybody into that category. It does feel that they had definitely a weight lifted off their shoulders after the deadline. A guy like Broberg, who you talked about, he threw him in there. Broberg's been good to me all season. I don't think that there's been really many weak games for Philip Broberg. But I get what you're saying. I think Snuggerud, he's been good. You feel the presence. That Robert Thomas line has been excellent. I know you chose for your player to watch Jonathan Drouin. First game as a Blue. It should be exciting. It's kind of crazy because I didn't think about it until we actually ended up getting him. But there was times, a couple of years ago where I was like, man, you know what, Jonathan Drouin, he would look good in blue and gold or blue and yellow. And I that's actually legit. That's a legit thing that is kind of crazy to think about when it comes to certain trades like this, because you think about certain guys and you're like, oh, that guy would look pretty good in these colors. And then look at that. He ends up being a Blue now. So it should be fun. As for my player to watch, though, I went with Jimmy Snuggerud. He's had 3 points in 3 games and a +3. The Robert Thomas line has been excellent since coming out of the break. So I don't see how I can't pick somebody off that line.
Like Tarasenko on the power play, there was one target. Things opened up a bit when he left. John, maybe. And that's possible. Stephanie Brodsky. Hi, Stephanie. Stephanie, I'm so sorry I didn't get to see you when I was home last time. When I come home this time, we'll do something. We will do something, Stephanie. I promise you that. You're a good friend. I appreciate you. Steve Broberg, I think, has been our best player all season. Again, I don't disagree with that, but that last game, Broberg played. They all played like this was their team. They absolutely played like this was their team. Like I heard Jamie talk about, with Steen being gone, this is Thomas's team now. Okay, but I'm telling you, Neighbors, Snuggerud, and the Neighbors for captain, that is getting loud. And I mean loud. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Yeah, that's getting loud now, and I mean really loud. Broberg, Snuggerud, Neighbors, Holloway. God, who am I missing? Mayu. That's it.
Yeah, Mayu's been great.
They played like Bye. Bye, Felicia. See ya. Wouldn't want to be, it's okay. They played like there was no handcuffs on, no training wheels.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing a team that is, it's going to the new guard. I mean, just like everybody's been talking about, Shin, he's not here anymore. He was the captain. You're starting to see the permanent shift into the new guard from the old guard. You're starting to see that. It's evident. The young guys are hungry, and it shows. And if they continue to play how they're playing, they are going to have success because they're playing hungry right now, and I enjoy watching the young guys on this team. And this is without an addition from Justin Carbonell, who will probably get some games next year.
Yeah.
Otto Stenberg, who is also down in the AHL. He's not up yet. So this is without some of those key pieces that are going to be part of your core that aren't on this team yet. And so, I mean, if they're doing this now without those guys, I can't imagine what it's going to be when they have those guys.
Oh, it is. And now the next thing I'm going to say, if you have children watching the show, I ask you that you make them go away for a couple of minutes. Going to give you about 30 seconds to get the kids out the room because I'm going to say or do something that's going to get me in trouble. Justin already knows what I'm going to talk about. Justin, what am I going to talk about? I want to see if you know what I'm going to talk about.
Does it have to do with what we discussed?
Yeah, I think so.
About the article? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes,
yeah.
It does.
Okay.
First of all, and Marianne says, asked, do they still have a chance to make the playoffs? No, Marianne, they don't. That's gone. And Kevin, how are you doing, buddy?
Well,
how are you doing, Kevin?
Actually, well, let me say this. Statistically, yes, they do. But are they going to make it? Probably not.
Realistically, no.
But statistically, yes, they have a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if Hull's going to be in the lineup. I know Drouin is. I don't think Hull's going to be much. But this is for all you MFers out there that want to tank. This, what I'm about to do, first of all, I'm going to go on a freaking rant. F you tankers. If you're a tanker, I don't want you are banned on no, Does that show my frustration enough?
Well, seeing as you were so loud that it cut out multiple times, yeah, it's probably good.
This is for all you tankers. Make sure I don't fall on it. You can kiss my ass. Justin's about to spit his feet out.
Well, we're getting ballsy here on a Sunday. Yeah, I mean, look, I get it. People are interested, very interested in the Blues being number one overall. But the one thing you got to know is the Blues are not going to be number one overall. Even if they were the worst team, I know somehow the draft lottery is going to screw us and we would not be number one. So to all those fans that want to tank for that first overall pick, it's not going to happen regardless. Whether the Blues are the worst team in the league or whether they are in that spot to where they can jump. It's just not going to happen. I'm sorry, folks. I hate to break it to you. But and actually, it leads me to your point because I know you want to get into this, and how you've been feeling about this. But look, I want to bring this up first because, and it has to do with the article as well a little bit, but it has mostly to do with Colton Parayko and Colton Parayko denying his trade to Buffalo. Look, people are angry. Dude, if you saw the discourse that I saw online about how fans want that fans are calling for Parayko to be booed on home ice and all this other nonsense. I mean, you are a casual fan at best. I had somebody in the comments calling me a neckbeard, telling me that, oh yeah, go on your 5-view show and talk about your dumb views and dumb opinions. And what I had to say to that buddy is, why I'm on a show and you're not is because you couldn't pay people to listen to your shitty takes. So let me get that out right away. So you can make fun of this.
Did I miss something here? Did someone bitch about you being on the show?
No, this was on the Facebook thread that the Blues did for Colton Parayko when they were asking him about how he was or how it was to be a St. Louis Blue. A bunch of negative comments. I'm telling this guy, and this guy is talking about how Colton Parayko is pretty much useless, and he's this, he's that, and he's talking about he effed the franchise and everything like that, and I'm just. And then I make some compelling arguments, and then this guy one of them wants to go to personal attacks and call me a neckbeard and tell me that, go do your five view show and give your stupid opinions. Well, I want to say to that guy, I'm not going to name names because he doesn't deserve any enmity.
Is it somebody I know? Is it somebody I know?
No, it's just random fans, but it's. Okay. But I just want to say this to that person without saying who that is. I have a show, or we have a show here, and I'm on this show because I have insight and intellect. You're not on a show because you have zero intellect, and you don't know what you're talking about. So keep calling me a neckbeard. This is a beautiful beard, some beautiful glasses, and I'll continue to give my opinion because my opinion is better than your opinion. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, I'm with you there. And by the way, John asked, well, what's a tanker? Tanker are the people that want the Blues to lose. And I'm sorry. You know what? Even the season, the 05 season, when the 04-05 season, when they were, after the strike, after the strike, 05-06 season, whatever it was, after the strike, when they sold everybody. Oh, God, I wanted them to win then. I didn't want the playoff streak to go away. Now, and then here's my other thing. I think you guys, if we go back and we looked at all of the Blues draft picks in the top 10 throughout history, I don't think many of them would be as good as you think they are. Right? And really, we can't go through history, but let's say we go back 10 years, right? 20 years, whatever it is. We've only had a couple. We've had Pietrangelo, and we've had Johnson. Number 1 overall. Is he going to the Hall of Fame? No. Is Jonathan Toews, who was 3 picks later, going to the Hall of Fame? Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And what is it? You look at that. I mean, Petro worked out. He was great when he was here. He was definitely one of the best, one of the better defensemen for the Blues in history. But he worked out, but it doesn't work out all the time. And I get the prospect of wanting to make your team better. But like I said, that's the same reason why I sat here instead. Trading Robert Thomas for picks that you don't know are going to work out is not a right move. And I'm sorry. I know that the consensus is, you can get a lot for him. Yes, you can get a haul for Robert Thomas. But that doesn't make it the right decision. That doesn't make it the right decision at all.
So Jeremy Rutherford put out an article on The Athletic today. And yes, I pay for The Athletic. Yep, it's just like an asshole. Everybody's got one. Mine sucks just like yours does. Or stinks just like yours does. Yes, my opinion stinks. I don't care. He put out an article and he talked with Parayko's agent and with Parayko and about everything that happened. And one of the things that happened, I'm not tooting my own horn. I said on this show, and you correct me if I'm wrong, I said this 2 weeks ago when all this shit first started coming out. All I think he's doing is kicking tires. All I think he's doing is saying we're in a bad situation. We're going to see what's available. We're going to see if there's an offer that knocks our socks off. After the Olympics, Armstrong set up a meeting with all the NTCs. One of them that could not make it, well, but there's probably 2 that couldn't make it, was Colton Parayko. And he said, coming back from the Olympics, couldn't make it. But I knew what the meeting was. I knew what was going on. When the information came down, when they were talking with Buffalo, Armstrong called no, John, I don't want to do that because that makes the show political. No, I get what you're saying, but I just don't want to do that. And not only that, not every time do they show the anthem on the cast. So it's not a bad suggestion. I just don't want to go there. So now I just kind of lost my. So he knew what was happening, and then it gets broken by, I forget who it was, and then his phone blows up. So I'm sorry, it should not have been broken. Yes, he knew about it, but he hadn't waved yet. And Doug Armstrong told him, if you don't wave, that's fine. No, he might. Maroon is not going in the Hall of Fame.
I mean, great type of moment for Pat Maroon, but no, he's not.
Let me rephrase this. He will go in the Blues. Well, no, he won't even go in the Blues Hall of Fame.
I don't even think he goes in the Blues Hall of Fame.
He only played one.
He only played one season, and although he had that spectacular moment, and in that playoff game or whatever, that doesn't constitute.
Well, he might go in the Missouri Hockey Hall of Fame. Now that I can see.
Yeah, that I could see. Blues Hall of Fame, probably not. Hall of Fame. I mean, it's kind of crazy when you think about Pat Maroon. The fact that you're talking about Pat Maroon not being in the Hall of Fame in general, seeing as he's won 3 cups. But
I mean, if you look at his career and you don't go, that guy's a Hall of Famer.
Well, no, I absolutely agree. I'm agreeing with you 100%. I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame, but it's crazy when you see that and you're like, oh man, that guy wasn't a Hall of Famer. He won 3 cups. Wasn't he a great player? But it's like it was mostly the players that was around him that.
Around him, yeah. There's a lot of guys with 3 or more cups that are not in the Hall of Fame. Believe it or not, there are a lot. Right, there are a lot.
But sorry, go ahead. You can read this comment.
Drouin and Hall getting their starts tonight. I just hope they don't mess up the chemistry that we saw last night. Broberg was just on. Broberg is ready, man. Broberg is ready.
I don't think they are. I don't think they will. First of all, if you're going to put Hall in the lineup, you're going to take. Well, first of all, you were running. I don't know if Parayko's back. I would assume he's. I don't know if he is or he isn't.
No, I do not know. I haven't seen lineup yet. Let me take a quick look at the event summary and see if he's on it.
Well, if Parayko is back, you're going to get.
Not back.
Okay, so Parayko's not back, so that makes it easier. So it doesn't really matter. The Blues are playing with 5 defensemen, so you're going to easily.
Hole's taking number 6 spot.
I'm sorry, bud. I hate to do this to you, but if you open your ears, I said yes. They played with 5 defensemen last game.
Yeah,
not this game. So it makes it easier for Hall to slip in as number 6. So
okay, my bad.
Hall will be number 6, but he's not a guy that I don't see on. Like Hall's not going to be on this team when this Blues team is competitive. Hall to me is just in layman's terms and hockey terms, he's kind of a pile-on. If I'm honest, he's just a warm body. And that trade that we got for Falk, he's just a guy that was just thrown into the deal. But who knows? He could come in, maybe impress, maybe do some good things, hopefully. But as for Drouin can easily draw in this lineup just because you can't leave a guy like Jonathan Drouin off the lineup. He has 600 games played. You're going to fit him in somewhere.
Yeah. So Pat Maroon is going into the St. Louis Amateur Hockey Hall of Fame on August 15th at St. Charles. So, yeah, that I can see. Mike Zook's going in as a coach. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember. I sent him a thing. I sent him a congratulation on that. Mike Zook, great guy, great guy.
Why is? Yeah, no, for sure. So, but we were kind of talking about it. But going back to Parayko, it was crazy to see the discourse on this and see the negativity that Colton Parayko got for this. I mean, when it wasn't even his fault. If you
No,
want to
it
blame
wasn't.
somebody, blame the media member that got this story and broke it too early. You can blame
But it
Armstrong a
shouldn't have
little
been.
bit.
It should not have been. And I did a
I know.
video. Unfortunately, no one's seen it yet. We may have. I do think I'm going to release that video on my TikTok. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, you can if you want.
Yeah. Oh no. I mean, look. I won't say this, right? Me and Justin I are partners in this, right? So we don't want to. There are things. Yes, I own the Blue Note fan report. Yeah. Guy owns it, but I couldn't. I do this show. It is now. It is Justin has been extremely helpful to me. If you've sat here and watched me on a show by myself struggle, while I can do it, sometimes it's harder than hell. Justin has come in graciously, volunteered to do this, and jumped in with both feet from the high dive. And I appreciate him, and he is my partner in this. So there are things that we do separately, but this we do together. And I just want to make sure, and we make sure that when we do something separately, that each other knows what we're doing. That's why we ask those questions. Does that make sense, Justin?
Oh yeah, for sure. No, you don't have to explain it to me. I thought you were just explaining it to them.
No, I was making sure that you and me were on the same page with that too.
Yeah, we're good. But yeah, no, I think that would be a good video to to talk about, to release on your side of things. Get some opinions from your side, or on your channel, account, I should say.
Yeah.
Maybe it may generate some people over here, as a unity, to learn more about the Blues and just anything that hockey. But yeah, I'm with you though. Sorry, and I know we've been going, heavy on this Parayko thing, but I just don't find it right. I don't find it right that Colin Parayko is, being talked about as, oh, he ruined this franchise, and oh, he's a terrible player, he's useless, oh, he's this, he's that, he should be booed on home ice. You know what? Just for all the Colton Parayko haters that all of a sudden want to hate on Colton Parayko, I think I'm going to go out and buy a Colton Parayko jersey, and I should just hang that son of a bitch right behind me just to spite all of you.
Yeah. I'm with you, man. I should. Marianne Holmes, Stephen Glass, Aaron Nils, Stephanie Brodsky, Chris Shockey, thank you. 21 people watching us right now. If you are watching us, there are 13 from Vitaly's Hideaway. Thank you, Vitaly's Hideaway. Holy cow, Vitaly's Hideaway. That is amazing. If you're at Vitaly's Hideaway right now, say something in the comments. We appreciate you tonight. Oh my goodness. And if you're in Warden, Illinois, about 30 minutes north of downtown St. Louis, check out Vitaly's Hideaway. Great blues bar. Great place to go.
Absolutely.
Woo-hoo! Right? We were talking about Vitaly's Hideaway today, and just as I say that, all the Vitaly Hideaways go away.
Absolutely, though. If you're a Warden, absolutely great place to be. Good food, good staff there. They treat you right. So definitely go and check them out if you're in, the local area of Warden, Illinois.
Kevin, send me a picture of that so I can put it on the show. Send me a picture of that. Send me on Twitter. I think you're still on Twitter. If you are, send it to me on Twitter. Let me know when you do, and I'll put it on the show. Right? So here's my saying on Parayko. Has Parayko been an outstanding Blue? Yes, he has. He absolutely has. He has been a model citizen. He's been the guy that you want on the team. We are a blue collar team. We like attitude, but we also want our guys to put up and shut up. Put up or shut up. Could he be tougher? Could he be a little more physical on the ice? Absolutely, he could. But do I have an issue with him on the ice? Absolutely, I don't. Not one bit.
But the thing is, you look at it like this, and I agree with you. Colin Parayko could be more physical. But if you're a Blues fan and you're watching this, you've seen Colin Parayko play for how many seasons has Colin Parayko been in this league for the Blues? How many seasons
11 seasons.
Parayko's been in this league and on the Blues for 11 seasons now. you have seen Colton Parayko play his style of play. If you're expecting something physical, don't, because that's not what he plays. He's shown you for 11 years his play style and how he plays. Yeah, he needs to be more physical, but that's not who he is. And if you don't know how Colton Parayko's style is to play as of right now after 11 years, that's your problem, not ours. That's your problem. That's not Colton Parayko's problem. It's yours.
Yep. Hold on a sec. I might have something for you. By the way, Kevin, keep in touch with me. Really keep in touch with me. When I plan on being home in September or October, I'm taking you to dinner, man. I'm taking you to lunch or dinner or something like that. I absolutely am going to do that for you. I owe you something, and I'm gonna make it right. You keep in touch with me, buddy. I don't know. I know you're in the St. Louis area. I just don't know exactly where. You can let me know, and we'll kind of go from there. But we will make it right. I absolutely promise you. Man, Vitaly's is starting to kick it there. They're making us look good. I got something for you here in just a second.
Definitely appreciate Vitaly's for sure. They're great.
Oh yeah. I mean, great place, man. Here you go. You ready for this?
Yeah.
There you go, buddy.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I like I said, yeah, and like I said, I've been, and I'm not going to sit here and act like the biggest like Colton Parayko stand in history, right? I'm not like Colton Parayko's a great player. I love Colton Parayko. He's not a player that I've went out and bought his jerseys, in anything Colton Parayko, but that doesn't mean that I dislike Colton Parayko. Colton Parayko, has earned a spot in my heart, especially. And like I said, I truly do believe that I should go and buy a jersey and just hang it just to spite all the Colton Parayko haters. Because the Colton Parayko haters that are all Parayko haters right now are people that love Colton Parayko, people that are hypocrites, people that sit there and, say Colton Parayko does this well, Colton Parayko does that well, I love Colton Parayko. And then all of a sudden he turns down his trade, which is his God-given right to do. You all of a sudden hate him now, right?
Now, let me say this. If he would have accepted the trade, but the return was absolutely great.
The return was awesome.
However, I think one of Shen or Steen, or Shen or Falk don't leave. I think they both stay. One of them stays. I have a feeling I have a feeling that in the long run, this is going to be good for the Blues. Right? Would they have gotten a better first-round pick out of Buffalo? Yeah, probably not much better. Buffalo's going to make the playoffs. Right? But who is Bennington starting tonight? Does anybody know? No, Hofer is.
Hofer, I'm going to say, starts tonight.
I needed Bennington to start tonight. I really needed Bennington to start tonight. Oh, well. I mean, it's the last week of my league anyways. I'm out of it after this. I quit Karen. I quit Karen.
Yeah, I mean, I just, and you kind of look at that too, though, how you're talking about, well, first of all, if the trade went through, and Parayko did lift his no trade clause, and he went through, then everybody would love it. Then everybody would be, oh yeah, thanks, Colton Parayko, thank you, man. But then on the flip side, you would have had, why did he accept to go to Buffalo? Why did he do that? Because you can't make both sides happy. You're gonna obviously have people upset with it, and you're gonna have people that love it. But yes, the return was great for it. But then again, I go back to my main concern of, you get a prospect in return, and yes, he's a first round draft pick, but that doesn't mean he's gonna pan out. Yeah, he has all the makings to pan out, but that doesn't mean he's going to pan out. Doesn't mean that at all.
Yeah, I'm kind of my season went to hell. Well, I was trying to, the guy I was playing, I was trying to help another guy out, and I ended up going up backwards. Oh, come on. Johansson gave up 8 freaking goals. Oh my goodness. I feel sorry for the guy that I was trying to help out, man. I got beat bad. I was beating. I was challenging him, and I ended up getting beat bad. I need.
Let's see.
I've got Akari, Bushnevich. Well, Kari's probably Kari's already. I have Bushnevich, Suter, and Thomas. I need at least 2 goals from them. I won't get enough assists. I need 2 goals. Well, 3 goals. 2 goals will take some. No penalty minutes. I'll screwed up. No,
I'm beating. Yeah, I'm beating.
Goal. Say again.
No, you go ahead. I was just gonna say what I was.
I'm just gonna end up getting beat really bad. I feel sorry for the guy I was trying to help out, but
yeah, mine was. Mine was 3-4. Go ahead.
Say again.
No, I just was gonna say mine was 344 to 262. I'm winning right now.
Yeah. So Kevin says the kid was 22 and 6'6" and 225 from the snow. He was 18. He was from last year. He was last year's 8th overall pick. He's 19 years old. 19. Last year's 8th overall pick. 18 or 19.
That's fantastic. And yes, defensemen develop longer than forwards do and everything like that. And like you said, I'm not saying he's not going to pan out, but again, it's not a guarantee. You everybody touts, he was the 8th overall pick. Eric Johnson was the 1st overall pick. Did he amount to a stellar St. Louis career? No. I mean, he was okay, but he never amounted to a 1st overall guy. Yeah. Never.
No, I'm with you, man.
So you can't bank on draft picks all the time.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Thank you, Mom, and Sean Roberts, my buddy, my fishing buddy up in Montana, man. I'm not going to be able to make it this season, but we're going to figure out something for next season. It'll be more than 3 days, I think. I might stay up there a little longer.
Well, right? You're having trouble, and I'm having trouble, so it looks like I might not be able to watch the game either.
Well, no, I can see the game. It's just I don't know how close we're going to be.
Oh, right? I went to the channel. And then it said Alt-1, so it's not even showing up for me.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been watching the pregame here, so.
No, I might have. Maybe I might have to watch on ESPN or something. Oh no. Wait a minute. It's gonna block me out? Are you kidding me? Why is this game blocked out? Why?
I do not know.
I live in the St. Louis area, and both are blocked out on ESPN. Why? Man, dude, they need to fix the where they put these games.
Yeah, I know.
They need to fix whatever this is, because it's not good. I should not have to miss my own team's hockey game because you guys can't figure out your channeling things.
Yeah, sorry about that. Man, sorry, my ears went out.
Yeah. Oh, that's very annoying.
Hopefully you're able to get it back up. That's what she said. I'm not getting it either. Oh, in Southwest. So it's an ESPN thing right now. It might be an ESPN thing.
I'm even on FanDuel Sports Network on the Spectrum app on 37, and it says FanDuel Sports Network Alt-1 is what it tells me on my screen. So it's not gonna show me anything, I guess.
Oh, it might be something with their feed, because John's getting it out of ESPN Plus. I know that. Oh, Chris Shockey, he's on FanDuel. Sounds like he's are you on the app or are you on the actual channel? Oh, they're celebrating a 3-time Olympian gold medalist, Casey Bellamy. Way to go, girl. My daughter lives in LA. She's not going to this game. She's going to the Kings game, though. She called me a while back and said, okay, I'm going to go. Me and my girlfriend are going to the game. Help me get tickets. And we did. We went and she told me where she was looking to get tickets, and we found a good spot for her. So very happy for her. So Shocky's on the channel. You're on the app. Hopefully the app will clear up. But it sounds like
I'm on the Spectrum app, but I'm not on. I'm on the Spectrum app, but I'm on the actual channel.
Yeah. So
just on the Spectrum app.
Hopefully you're able to get it. Hopefully you're able to get the
Oh,
thing
it's
running.
so.
It sounds like it's something with FanDuel through the apps. Is what it sounds like. Because what the other apps are doing is they're feeding off of FanDuel. So I will do my best to keep you guys informed. I really will. I do my best. I will say when puck drop goes down, so you'll know how far ahead or behind I am. Enjoy the show. We've got 11, 12 people watching. That's going to be good numbers today. I appreciate you all. Keep watching during the show. I know a lot of you like watch the show and then go to the game and then come back during the intermission. Stay with us. I want to hear your comments during the game. Right. And I got to get my. I promise you, Chris, I'm getting this guy fixed. I'm going to get a hold of. I'm going to figure out what I need to do to send it in. Send it in and get it fixed this time. So we'll have it. I'm so looking forward to going fishing. Oh, Chris got a nice. Oh, by the way, hold on. Stop. Hold the phones. Stocky, is he sitting on the couch with you? Is he on the is he there with you? I've got to remember he's got 15 seconds. Just reminded me of something. It won't be used. So, what an ass. No, he's in his dungeon. Well, bring him in, get him out of his dungeon. Go grab him. His dungeon's near you anyways. Let me know when you got him. Fucking teeth. Let me know when you got it. It won't be used, jackass. It will be used if I get it fixed. I'm so looking forward to coming home and going fishing this time. I'm renting a boat if I have to and going out on the lake again and make sure I don't screw up the trolling motor. All right, here we go. Puck drop. Are you up, Justin? No? Okay. Now let me turn my sound up a little bit so I can hear what's going on. The Ducks wearing their orange and white, Blues in the whites. Ducks bringing the boat in the zone. Oh, good on Mayu with a good defensive mood there. Oh, Holloway couldn't hold on to it. Told him to put the show on. Okay, well, I know the game's going. Hopefully he's doing it. Curtis, happy 15th birthday, buddy. Happy 15th. Well, dude, I appreciate you. You're a good kid. Keep strong. Keep working with your dad. Keep fishing. Keep enjoying hockey. Keep being you, my friend. I know you've had a tough year, but happy birthday. And this, Curtis, is for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Curtis. Go catch a 5-pound fish tomorrow. Happy birthday to you. Happy 15th birthday, Curtis. You're a good kid and keep being strong. There we go. Oh, wow. Tuesday, we're a TNT game. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. Why we're a Tuesday night game. We didn't talk about that. In the third period, Kyrou only played one shift, and Montgomery didn't have a reason why. Just sat him down. I didn't think Kyrou played bad in the last game at all. Did you? I mean,
as for noticeable guys out there, he wasn't the most noticeable guy. He did have a few shots here and there, but he wasn't awful. But I don't know. Yeah. I really don't know the reasoning behind it exactly. But
When I come in the fall, he'll be in driver's ed. Oh no. I feel sorry for you, bud. Oh, they just took a goal away from the Blues. Oh my goodness. Torpachico's going to take a penalty on that. He had the puck. How does he get an interference penalty having the puck? Oh no, it was Sundqvist. Okay. We love you, Stephanie. Thanks for being on the show. Come back during the intermissions. So, on the penalty kill. Are you up yet? No. Try closing it out and coming back and reloading it. Did that work? You've done it multiple times? Like, shut up, guy. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Oh, nice. Move Kessel and then a nice clear by the Blues.
And they just said it. Curbs just said it on air, on radio. Said
Say
Broberg is going to. I said Curbs just said it on TV. He just said Broberg is sliding into that number one defenseman spot.
Right, yeah. Ooh, good. I look like it just missed. It might have bounced off somebody. I think the problem with a power play a lot of times is A, they don't practice it enough, and B, it's that there's a lot of pressure on it. So I think guys overextend themselves sometimes. And that's why sometimes it's the power plays that are best are the ones that really do try and keep it simple. And while they do move the puck, they limit the puck movement. Oh, Fowler, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is the first time Fowler's been back since. I don't think so. He might have been back one time last year since the trade. Sonny back. Oh, and then Sonny missed that puck. It went right through his stick and skates. Oh. Oh, Thomas couldn't get it to pass in. Puck's loose. Puck's loose. Holding the stick, and they don't call it. Start calling that. Oh, second post. Hole almost with a goal on his first shot with the Blues. Oh, and then that one went right by hole. Oh, good shift by everybody out there. Good looks, no back of the net. I'll be right back. I know you can't see the game. Just stand by, okay? Just talk about whatever.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out so I can actually see the game. I have the radio on, so at least I can hear it. But I would love to see it. That'd be fantastic. It's always something with Spectrum. Always something with Spectrum. Yeah, I'm not getting any luck. It's very, very frustrating.
I'm back. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, ESPN, you can't watch it when you're in St. Louis. That's what the struggle with Justin has.
It's not. It's not even ESPN. I'm trying to watch it on the Spectrum app on FanDuel.
Yeah. Do you have? Can you get the try and load the FanDuel app itself?
I don't have the FanDuel app. I don't think you can get it on the Xbox.
You should. Oh, you're on. Yeah, you're on. Oh, you're on Xbox. Okay. Post. I went to the strip club and was all over that post. Yeah, the pole. Shots are 7-4 this period in favor of the Blues. They had the one penalty. Sundqvist for interference. I think they gave up one shot on the power play. That was about it. And other than that, stats are still kind of early. Tuesday's going to be a big game for the Blues. Emotional game. Well, the thing is, so Marianne, it's not me. The problem is in the St. Louis. Justin is in the St. Louis area. The game is blacked out in the St. Louis area. You have to either watch it on FanDuel or some way like that. And unfortunately, Justin's using his Xbox and trying that way, and he's struggling a little bit.
A little bit's an understatement.
Say again.
I said struggling a little bit's an understatement.
I don't know, bud, man. I'm just waiting. I'm hoping you're able to get the app up. Well, I think the NHL needs to end blackouts. I really do. I think that the misnomer here is that, if you're watching on there, you're not watching on channel. Problem is they're showing the channels feed. So if you remove the blackouts, you're seeing all the local commercials anyways. If I watch this and I'm going to see the local Blues commercials because I'm watching it on center ice. I'm going to see that, right? But if I watch it on ESPN, I don't. So start taking these blackouts away and start allowing them to show the regular commercials, right? Why would you be in bed during the game?
There we go, baby. There we go.
Normal time game, I think.
There we go. I pulled it up on a stream. Someone was nice enough to give me a stream link or a thing with stream thing on it. So
there you go.
Watching it on a stream.
It's at 6. It's 6:30 game. It's a little early. It's a little earlier on Tuesday.
Yeah, they need to swiftly get rid of the blackouts.
Absolutely.
That is ridiculous. And that is insanely ridiculous that I live in Missouri and I can't watch the goddamn Blues game.
Yeah. The thing is, so ESPN plays the NHL for the rights. And you would think, for the streaming and all that, they would show half the time they show the same damn commercial over and over again. So they can't be making that much money off it. You know, that's on them. Oh, that's right. You're going to Georgia.
Well,
I forgot about that.
well,
That's
on
right.
the
You're going down
ESPN
to
thing.
Georgia.
Well,
Say
on the
again?
ESPN, well, on the ESPN feed, they don't even show commercials. They just say we'll be. They get a standstill
Most of the
picture
time,
and
yeah.
just say we'll be
Or
right back.
you get some of these stupid national commercials that just make me want to pull my hair out.
Oh well, yeah, it's a little different for you, but like I'm talking about like ESPN. ESPN just has
Yeah.
it to where they'll put up a standstill picture and it just says we'll be
Yeah,
right
yeah.
back. That's it.
Oh, Cairo just missed. Oh, he's upset with himself, and I don't blame him there.
Haven't seen it yet. Oh yeah, you must be leaps ahead of me, but
I'm at
that's gonna have to.
11:58.
Oh my goodness, you are leaps ahead of me. Holy moly!
Sorry.
No, you're good. Nothing I can do about it.
Well, I mean, that's what's my fear with me having to be on the channel, that I was going to be way ahead or way behind. Oh, he just didn't get a. He didn't get a good. I go back now. He might be upset, but he did not get a good handle on it. Yeah, he didn't get a good handle on it. It almost kind of deflected off his stick before he could get something on it. I guess Pareko skated today. Can we get a 4-game win streak? I hope so. Just to piss off all the tankers. Piss off the tankers. Tankers, go away. Uh, there you go, Shocky. That's for you, buddy. There you go. Making me mad. I love pissing off tankers. I think I could be talking about them both there, Shockman. I think I can be talking about them both. Man, you and your buddy, I got to tell you, I love the backgrounds you guys did. I really do. I mean, they are solid. I love them. And, you know, I think there's so much more we can do. You know, if he's willing and we could get together, there's probably more we can do with that. Are we going on the power play? No, maybe. Can't tell. Yep, power play. Didn't even realize we're on the power play. We got a power play. Let's see if we can do something with it. We lost the face-off. There we go. Mayu from behind the net. Nice little spin move there. Over to Bushnevich. Bushnevich drops it off to Cairo. Cairo neighbors. Neighbors back to neighbors back to Cairo. Mayu at the blue line. Cairo gets it down deep. Bushnevich fighting for it with neighbors in the back corner. And unfortunately, it gets cleared up. Zaborski gets it in. I guess it popped out of the play. DAT, dumbass tanker, applies to both. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. See, a tanker in the Navy and a tanker in the Army are two totally different things. Anybody know what a tanker in the Navy is? Let's see if somebody's got to know this. We call them something else. They're a tanker, but we call them something else. Oh, he waited on that one. He should have fired it. Snugger should have fired that one. He had a hole and just let it go. Nope, not a Marine. Not a Marine. Animate the show. We're not animating the show, but we have talked about maybe doing some animation. I mean, you and your buddy did such a fantastic job with the. I haven't played with AI at all because I think you have to pay for it, right? How did that not go in? MF, how did that not go in? Oh, good power play. I thought they did well on that power play. 0 for 1 shot. Probably a second one. Nope, Marines do not have tanks anymore. We have a different word. A tanker is a totally different thing for us. Totally different thing. A tanker for the Navy is an oiler. That is the ship that we do an underway replenishment with. It is a fueling ship. Oh, nice. No, Torpo. Great forecheck there. Torpo all over. Who's in goal for the Ducks? Give me a moment and I will tell you.
It's Billy Huso.
It is Huso?
Yeah, it's Huso. Yeah,
Yep.
It's Billy Huso.
Yep, Huso. Oh, I didn't realize that. I could have played my Huso intro video. You remember that one? Have you seen that one? I think you have.
I probably have.
Here it is. We'll play it real quick. Today, after the pre-game meeting, Coach Craig Berube was asked who would start in goal. His answer was, it'll be a game-time decision. That has everybody wondering, who is going to start in goal? Oh, I wonder who's going to start in goal? Tell me, oh, who's going to start in goal? I've got to know the answer. Is it Bennington or Huso? Oh, I wonder who's going to start in goal? That's funny, right?
Yeah, I felt weird just watching that, if I'm honest.
Oh, I wonder who's gonna start in goal. You need to be drinking Coke Zeros, not Pepsi Zeros. Drinking that sugar, they're drinking that nothing. Okay, Dr. Pepper. That's better. I can handle that. You're muted again.
Yeah, they're not Pepsis. They're Dr. Peppers, and they're zero sugar black cherry.
You had Pepsi Zero earlier, so I'll be okay with that.
Yeah, I get cherry, zero sugar Pepsi, zero sugar cherry Dr. Pepper, and blackberry. I try to stay away from the.
According to Jason Nichols, he's seen Stranger Things.
Yeah, the show or the video that guy just showed me.
I think he's talking about the video. I mean, you could use it both ways. There we go. Oh, nice kick over. That would have been a high stick if it would have gone anywhere. Getting shots. I mean, they got 11 shots there, and they've only given up 4. They are playing heavily in the Ducks' end. Oh, if that's not that's an interference. Yeah, I saw that right away. It was a little bit of a dive, too. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that one. I had Tampa Bay's goalie, so it killed me in fantasy today. Yeah, that was a little bit of a dive, too.
That was a dive and a half.
Yeah.
Absolute dive and a half.
Yeah.
What the hell's even happening, bro? They don't even have They don't even have Trevor Zegras anymore, man. There's no reason to dive.
Yeah, that was an absolute dive. Got to start calling. I got to start calling that stuff again.
I mean, that was absolutely a dive. I don't know how in the world you don't call that.
Got to start calling embellishment again. I don't know if I've heard an embellishment penalty called this season. I know I'm watching the Blues. I do not think there's been an embellishment called.
I think there has been. I guarantee you there's been one called on the Blues. Sundquist is good for at least one.
Usually he is, but he hasn't been called for one this year.
Yeah, I mean they need to crack down on it. They whatever it is, embellishment. And if they don't start cracking down on it, you're starting to see it more and more.
Yeah, it's going to get worse.
Where teams and players are just doing it.
You want to make embellishment go away? Stop calling the initial penalty. Right? That's the problem. You're calling the initial penalty, but if it wouldn't have been a penalty unless they embellished, just call the embellishment. Right? Just call the embellishment. You start just calling the embellishment and not the initial penalty goes away. Or the embellishment goes away. The diving goes away is what I meant. I said that wrong.
And actually, you know what? I understand the word behind it, embellishment, but actually, I think embellishment should just be taken out of it completely. I think they need to take embellishment out of it and just call that penalty unsportsmanlike. Because that's exactly what it is. It's unsportsmanlike. If you're going to dive, they shouldn't call it diving. They should call it unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, that's just kind of how I view it because
I can see it both ways.
I mean, because you call it embellishment, which we all understand what that means, but it pretty much like if you're diving, you're pretty much being unsportsmanlike. You're pretty much showing disrespect to the other team.
One thing with the embellishment penalty is they can be fined for that. I mean, they can get fined because fined and suspended. Because Sundquist has been fined and suspended for embellishment. Oh wow! What a move by Broberg. Broberg blocked the shot with his butt.
They're calling another penalty.
Oh,
Jesus.
man.
Yeah, well, it looks like my bet was off. I said the Blues thing on the thing said how many penalties will the Blues have at the end of the second period? I said 2. Well, now they're done with that already.
Yep.
Yep. Here comes the penalties galore. Here comes the let's not put the whistles away.
If you recall, a goal for goalie interference. Why is it? I've talked about that a lot. Like to me, if you challenge for goaltender interference and they say there's goaltender interference, that's a freaking penalty. The goal comes off and the guy goes in the box for 2 minutes, right? Because if you challenge and you say it's not goaltender interference, the goal stays on the board and you go on the penalty kill. Well, make it the opposite too, right? I got to use the restroom. I'll be right back. You got the ball. Good? You're muted.
Yeah, I'm good. I was just doing something, replying to this. Yeah, I'll try to keep up with things here, but I'm on a streaming site, so I'm way behind Guy, and probably way behind most of you. So technically, my calls are going to be late. But Blues going back on the penalty kill again. Let's see. Sundqvist is getting a penalty. So Blues looking to go on the penalty. I talked about this earlier in our preview, but both teams struggling on the penalty kill. I think to the eye, the Blues have not been too bad on the penalty kill here, coming out of the break especially. But you definitely don't want to get into a special teams battle here. I mean, Anaheim is not like super far ahead of you in that type of battle, but if you keep giving them power plays, they can get back into it.
Back.
Mm-hmm.
Look what I got. Hey, blind guy, look what I got.
What?
Jelly beans.
There you go. Jelly beans.
You know how much I love jelly beans, right?
Yeah, you like jelly beans.
Huh?
Oh, Blues. I said, yeah, I know. Blues hit the post right there again, shorthanded. Blues with what, 3 posts in this game already? That's the third one?
3. Yeah, that was the third one.
Oh, good try by Thomas trying to get that puck foul.
I kept a bag of jelly beans in my car, didn't I?
I appreciate that, Aaron. I'll try that at the end of the game, at the end of the period here.
Please let them be mystery flavors. No, these are classic.
Jelly
I know
bellies.
We talked about it just before, but Broberg and Holloway, how did Edmonton let both of them guys get away? I understand one, but both are still crazy to me. I just think Edmonton
didn't give Broberg the opportunity that he needed in Edmonton to develop. The Blues did.
Yeah, and I also think that they were up against the cap, and they also didn't. Young guys weren't going to get the time there, and they won a cup now, and they didn't see Broberg or Holloway getting them a cup. They really didn't, and it cost them. It cost them. These two guys have been nothing but fantastic since they've been here. All right. I originally thought Holloway was the more important part of the deal. I don't anymore. I think it's good. By the way, the training wheels are still off. Does it feel like that to you?
Yeah, I mean, it feels. If I mean, their shots are 12-5 right now. In the Anaheim Ducks have had 3 power plays, so I think relatively they're playing pretty well. I didn't get to see the first portion. I heard they hit 2 posts. They've hit 3 posts in this period. So I mean, when you hit 3 posts in one period, I think you're doing some good things, but it's just not working out in your favor right now.
Yeah. A stinky shock jelly bean. No, I have not. I refuse. I do not like the. I know they had the Jelly Belly made a bunch of Harry Potter style jelly beans.
I think he's talking about the Bean Boozled.
Say again. Oh wow, that one could have. There's neighbors. Oh, nice little shot on Huso. Oh, Dvorsky where? Wow. 2 strong shots. Dvorsky with the backhander. Got to piss my daughter off. I called Anaheim and LA the same. 104 to go in the first. The Blues are out shooting them 13-6. Hoffer and Huso. Yeah, no, not for me, man. I like jelly beans too much. I wouldn't want to ever have something that would take me away from not liking my jelly beans. Question, guys. Okay, fire, Mary. We're waiting. Scoring chances are 10-2 in favor of the Blues. Wow. Oh, that hit a post. They just hit a post. I think they hit a post. They called something. Uh-oh. That might have gone in. Oh, no. Mask of Hofer. Hofer's mask came off. I do like popcorn. I've had popcorn jelly beans. Those I like. Coming up, the Honda intermission report with Justin and Guy. Got to get our intermission reports sponsored. We got to start getting it. We got to figure out a way to get our show sponsored, man. So hey, John, one thing you need to remember with Justin doesn't have any pupils, right? Or irises, right? You don't have any irises?
I just have pupil. The condition's called aniridia.
Right. So he has to sometimes look at his phone really close like that to be able to see. So, I get, yes, he should be looking at the camera, and he tries to. He really does. You need to turn your tablet just a little bit. Because there we go. It was. I just didn't want to take a chance, man. It was. I mean, it was only a corner, but it was. Oh, okay. So yeah, man, just understand that. Jason Nichols says, "I'm not gonna lie. The mystery jelly beans suck, but it's fun to do." Nope, not. Okay. Do you think the Blues have a goaltender ready if they trade Bennington? Well, I'll let Justin answer this, and I'll answer it.
Do we have a goaltender ready, as in for a backup role? I don't think either goalie is particularly ready. You'd have to bring somebody in. Hofer's ready, but you know, if we're talking about backups for like, you know, to replace anything, oh my god.
And this one, I'm glad he's addressing this. Again on Parayko, I know I said one reason for him turning down the deal to Buffalo was going to cost him like $300K for the rest of the season because of New York State taxes. But I also forgot, isn't he dating? He came out in the article with on The Athletic. He basically came out and said, now he didn't say that the taxes or anything. He basically came out and said, I have too many connections to St. Louis. I'm not ready to leave. Right? This is a young man, right? He's what, 30? You're muted.
Hang on, Mom. I'm muted. I'm talking to somebody real quick.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought he was responding to me. Been in the league 11 years. This is his 11th season. He's 32. He's 32 years old. He is at that spot. This is bringing up a family, right? This is him, you know, raising a family and settling in. And I got, you know, I'm all for it. I have zero issue with what he did. None. I have zero issue with them having an NTC. These guys are at that point in their lives where they want stability, and there's nothing wrong with that. All you idiots out there, oh no, there shouldn't be no movement clause. They shouldn't have that power, and there should be no trade clauses. You know, I asked this question. If you were at your job and tomorrow they came to you all of a sudden and said, hey, we're transferring you to the New York office. You got to be there tomorrow. Here's a plane ticket. Here's a hotel you're going to stay in. Someone will meet you. That's it. What about, I mean, these guys have families. You know, there's a lot more to this. You know, they own houses. You know, there's a lot more to this than everybody thinks. They need that stability. Everybody needs that stability. Everybody needs that stability. And I've got no issue with these no trade clauses. Absolutely none. Shots were 13-7 for that period. Blues killed off three power plays. Yeah. St. Louis ended up having 21 attempts, and Anaheim had 15. Anaheim had 6 hits, the Blues 3. Blues gave it away 3 times. Anaheim gave it away 7. Blues did not take it away, but Anaheim took it away twice. Blues blocked 5 shots. Anaheim blocked 2. Faceoffs were 10-9 in favor of Anaheim, 53-47%. And I'm pretty sure when they put it on the screen, ozone time is going to favor the Blues heavily. Blues hit 3 posts. Anaheim hit 1. This was a well-played game, well-played period by both teams. The youngsters on the Blues are playing like it doesn't matter. Ted Dieterman, John Jack McNamara, Mom, Sean Roberts, Marianne Holmes, Stephen Glass, Aaron Nell, Stephanie Brodsky, and Chris Shockey. They put them thumbs in the air because they care. Don't forget, you should too. And if you get a chance, send us some stars. We'd appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Husso looked right behind. Oh, man. Post to post. Kyrou with the rebound hit the post.
Crazy. Yeah, no, this was a good period. This actually, to be honest, I thought that they played free in the last game, but this was a better period than the first period in San Jose.
Yeah.
To me,
No, they did
like
play really well. Yeah.
I think if we're talking about, go ahead.
Jason Nichols says, I've never heard that broke down so well, Guy Bensing. Hope this is recorded. It is recorded. Family in most cases is everything. The best jobs I've had were unions. Right? As it reminds me, I forgot the thumbs up. Yep, on you, Jason. Wayne Harder, Jason Nichols, thank you. We appreciate you guys. We really do. Don't forget to send me start sending stars. They're $3, $4. Come on, man. You got a credit card, put it on. Send me some stars, help me out. Right? If I can get
us out.
Say again?
I said help us out.
Help us out. Okay, yes. Help us out. Right.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a good period. I was just looking at that score. Buffalo beat Tampa Bay 8-7.
Shut up. Don't talk. I don't want to hear it. My fantasy team got destroyed. I was hiring to help my buddy out. I got beat by a guy I absolutely cannot stand in my league because of freaking Tampa Bay's goalie. I feel like crap. So don't even do it.
But look at that score though, 8-7, and you're telling me that scoring is what the NHL doesn't want. I mean, Jesus Christ! I mean, holy moly! I mean, 8-7 is 15 total goals in one game. 15.
Yes, Mary, we did get a goalie prospect, a very young one from Detroit, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. And then you have the one that the Blues took last year in the draft, Handstrom, or Lundstrom, or Handstrom, or however you say his last name. But yeah, I mean, those guys aren't ready. Like I said, if you're moving Bennington, which I do think that is the right decision eventually, whenever you do it, I don't know, but you probably need to bring in a guy that can be your backup right now. Because I don't think. Maybe long term that those guys can pan out, but I really don't know. Your guy that you were looking at that was going to pan out was Colton Ellis, and Colton Ellis is not here anymore. Yeah. So he was the closest to being ready.
Dzirzinko was originally ahead of Ellis on the depth chart. Ellis jumped up.
Yeah.
Ellis jumped up on the depth chart. He had a really good season last year and jumped up on the depth chart.
Yeah.
So, God, you just said something and I wanted to respond to it. Now I can't remember what it was. Damn it, Guy. Oh, okay. There is only one way you keep Bennington. Only one. There is only one way you keep Bennington. I want to know what is the one way that you don't move Bennington between now and the end of next season. There's one way. Hey, Scott, you're muted again.
Well, I mean, from a logistical standpoint, I mean, I don't know if this is where you're going, but the only way that you would physically be able to keep him is if he's signed, but I don't think he's going to sign or extend or whatever.
Nope, I'm talking without signing it. There is one way that you do not get rid of Bennington.
Okay, enlighten us all.
Okay, so I want to see if anybody gets it. Nope. That's not it. Well, there might be two. Pay cut. Nope, that's not it. Oh, okay, I'm not talking injury. I'm talking standard. The injury could have something to do with it. Scott asked, will the Blues be more active in the trade market after the season? Yes, I think they will. You guys are missing the most important thing. What is something that could happen between now and next trade deadline that would prevent you from trading Bennington? There's something really important that could happen. Aloha, Scott. Thanks, bud. This is the guy that I served with. He's from Boston. He was here in St. Louis or here in Hawaii for a little while. Anybody? Come on, somebody's got to get it. This is how negative thinkers we are. This is a positive thing, and nobody's coming up with it. Him having a hands down. Well, yeah, Marianne, very close. Very close. Not Hoffer getting hurt. Nope, not. Wow. See, I may take a negative. Next season, by the trade deadline, the Blues are first or second in the division. They're a cup contender. If they're a cup contender, you keep him. You keep him. You go ahead and let him walk as a free agent, but you keep him. If this team is showing it, then you keep him. Otherwise, it makes no sense. Otherwise, it makes all the sense in the world to trade him before the trade deadline. But there's nothing wrong with waiting to see where you're at. Nothing wrong at all. Yep, Aaron, you got it. I'm assuming we start winning and he returns to Benner. Yeah, well, I think he's been in Benner form all the time. We return to Benner form. The team plays better in front of him like they did in the last game. Right? That's what everybody misses. Benner's still in that form. You guys all think that Benner's the worst goalie in the world because of his numbers, but you're missing all the other stuff that's happening out there. Am I wrong? I know you think I'm kind of wrong.
I mean, Bennington form. I mean, come on. Like, I agree that he's a great goalie, and I don't agree that he's the worst goalie in the league, like everybody touts him to be. And those are mostly the casual fans that don't know what they're talking about. But Bennington form, he's been Bennington form all season. I mean, I can't agree with that. Come on. I mean, I don't even think in your heart you can believe that.
Everyone has bad games, but he's not. The numbers lie with him. I'm sorry. To me, the numbers lie.
I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think he's a terrible goalie like everybody goes out there and touts he is. And I do think he plays above his stats. But do I think he's been excellent? No, I don't.
Where's Matt Lowe so he can blow me up? Matt Lowe, where you at?
And again, it goes back to the thing of like, oh, have the Blues goaltending cost them? Has anything cost them games? There's been games where both goalies have costed the Blues in games where the Blues can score and it doesn't matter how much they score. The goalie just lets up too many goals. I mean, it happens. You know, there's games that happen like that. But I mean, to sit there and blame the defense fully for Bennington's lack of play this year is not right in my opinion. Because although the defense could be better, the defense isn't always at fault for poor goaltending. I mean.
Oh, wow. Ozone Time actually was on the Ducks. I don't see how, but oh, wow. 239
well, I mean,
155.
They had three power plays.
Yeah, well, that's true. Okay.
I mean, it should have been. I mean, it's not too incredibly different here for both teams, but like you should expect if you have three power plays to one power play, I expect you to be in the zone more than the other team. I would hope so.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
But as a 5-on-5 play, the Blues. I think the Blues control the 5-on-5 play. I mean, heck, they didn't even play bad on the penalty kills. I don't know if they're going into this period with still some on the power play or not, or if the power play is over. I think the power play might be over. I don't know. No, I think it is. I think it is.
Yeah, it's over.
Okay, so Anaheim 0-3. I talked about this in our preview. The special teams for both teams are definitely lower on the lower scale. Shockingly enough, the one thing that the Devil or the Blues can take advantage of from the Ducks is they actually are a team that's below the Blues in goals against. They actually allow a little bit more goals against per game than the Blues do. So if the Blues can find their own offense, the Ducks might find it difficult to get past the Blues defense if they can end up scoring.
So Shaggy says you robbed the Isles, but the Isles wanted him. I don't know if we robbed them. Maybe we got good pieces. I'll say that. Except for I wish the first round pick would have been. There's a lot of the Blues that need to work between now and next season. Power play, better tip tape passes. This goes on. I can see that, Marianne.
The Blues, the Blues got exactly. They maximized what they could have got for Braden Shin and Justin Falk. There were two good trades. There were two trades that you got at the end of the deadline. Pretty much, you were pretty much, skin in the teeth right there with how much time you had left, and you made something work. You got 2 picks and 2 players for both guys. 1 prospect in there. You got two NHL ready players in Hall and Drouin. So I mean, I think the Blues made out for the fact that you have Justin Falk and Shin that I also adore, but they are getting older. They're on the back 9 of their career.
Yeah.
So I think you got what you needed.
I'm with you.
Again, I would do possibly what we talked about in the last show and take those 2 picks, bundle them up, the 2 late picks, and you could bundle them up. Maybe add them players, and you can and you can put yourself in the top 10 again, and you can have 2 top 10 picks in the draft by trading up in the draft.
Shagman says, I've seen the Islanders in a lot and have spoken to many, and they hate the trade for its price. Mary's got a question for us. Shoot, Mary. Shaggy says, love the Blues trade deadline. Drouin will show up. I hope he does. I mean, I don't think he's had a bad period. Let's see. Hall has had 7 shifts. He's played 1:27 on shorthanded and 3:25 on the even strength. And Drouin, number 92, another number 90 for us. 5 shifts, 356. So he's playing 4th line minutes. Snuggerud only. Well, I mean, they were on the 3 penalty kills, so that's got a lot to do with that. He had a shot. So I'm okay right now. Second period's getting ready to start. What do you think of the final saying this? Who do you think of the final saying this, Army or Shin? I'm not sure what you mean there. Or was it a joint decision? It was Steen's decision because the Islanders were on his no trade list. You had to waive it.
Shit, I know we've been. You got to remember, just for heads up. I know you know who you're talking about, but you keep saying Steen. It's Shin.
Shin.
No.
So she put Steen in here.
Okay.
Okay, so I see. So she's asking who had the final saying, Army or Steen, in the trade. I think it was a joint decision.
Yeah, it was a joint decision.
Yeah, I think it was a complete joint decision.
Well, and it's a joint decision, but I also think that Falk and Shin had a little bit of say in it too, because
I do.
I mean, I think those guys are veterans. I think that both of those guys want to play meaningful hockey. They want to play playoff hockey, seeing as they're nearing the end of their career. So, I think it was all good for all parties.
Detroit was not on Falk's no trade list, so Falk was open. Falk had no choice, right? Falk had no choice. Steen did. So what happened? This is where fate plays into it, because the Islanders were playing the Sharks the night after the Blues were. the Islanders were staying at the exact same hotel that the Blues were. During the talks, Steen initially turned it down. However, the Islanders GM and Patrick Waugh asked the Blues if they could talk to Steen, and the Blues said yes. So, bouncing puck and just couldn't get it in. The Blues said yes. They called Steen. He went down, down a floor or two to a room, sat and talked to Waugh and the GM, and then reversed the decision. He called his family, right? He called his family and that, but on another topic, the Rangers suck. So do the Blues.
Rangers. Who is that? Is that
Shaggy?
Oh, Shaggy. Yeah, no, Shaggy. The Rangers do suck. Yeah, no, it's disappointing because I want the Rangers to be good because I technically consider them my Eastern Conference team. But the what Chris Drury's doing over there to them, people talk about Doug Armstrong not being a good GM. I mean, look at what Chris Drury's doing over there. I think he's purposely sabotaging the New York Rangers.
Could be.
Oh, absolutely. Did you see the trade? Did you see the trade that the Rangers ended up getting for Panarin? That trade was ass. That trade was ass, bro. The trade was terrible.
Yeah. I don't think they had a choice, though.
They absolutely had a choice, and I think Panarin. I think both parties were a little bit to blame on that one. I think Chris Drury did such a bad job that Panarin just wanted to spite the Rangers and most of all Drury, and then if you look at what he took, he could have took so much more money, but he decided to go to L.A. and L.A. had really nothing to offer. So that trade was bad for the New York Rangers.
Until the Blues, when Shaggy said, "Don't start me up on the Rangers," I can go on and. Well, you know what? During the off-season, Shag, we'll have a show and talk about the Rangers and the Blues and how bad their seasons were. I think Justin would be up for that.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. I compare the two. The Rangers and the Blues are kind of in the same boat, but the reason that they're not is because the Rangers prospect pool is abysmal. The Blues prospect pool is very promising. Like, the Blues have a future. The Rangers do not. Their draft picks have been abysmal.
Did not make a bet with Wendy for last place. Did not.
Well, it doesn't matter because I don't. If the Blues keep doing this, I don't think that they'll be in last place.
No, I don't either. I think they'll move up one spot. At the second, I want to hear Twitter comments.
Yeah, I'll bring them up. Or if you're bringing them up, I don't know. Or you want me to bring them up? I'll bring them up.
Yep, that's on you. You're the Twitter guy, the X guy.
All right. I still like Twitter. I hate that they called it X now.
Yeah, same here.
Oh wow, puck bobbling around. Holy moly, very close. Blues are knocking at the door, man. They're really. I'll tell you what. Despite this young Anaheim team, the Blues have always seemed to have the Ducks' number for the most part. As per play-wise, controlling play, just dominating shot counts. It seems like the Anaheim Ducks struggle against the Blues.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would have counted. I don't know how Jimmy Snuggerud actually got into that position.
It looked like he would not get it. I think if it with the goalie getting knocked down, had it been like goaltender interference, that they would have stopped the play.
Mm-hmm.
Because at that point the goalie's not in a safe position. So
yeah. I'm liking the shot first mentality, but that the Blues are taking right now. Shots are 16-8 right now, so they're doubling them up right now.
No, like I said, it feels like the train for the younger guys. The training wheels are off. They're playing loose. They're playing free. They're playing like, oh well, go Kyrou, go Kyrou. I effing called that. I effing called that. I effing called that.
That was
Go ahead.
that was a disgusting shot. Disgusting shot.
Oh my goodness.
That was a great shot.
I see it. You hear me going, go Kyrou, go Kyrou. I saw it, man. From when he touched that puck, I saw it.
See, the thing is I didn't see it because I heard it because you're like at least 5 or 6 seconds ahead of me. So, but I knew it happened. So, no, you're good. No, what a shot by Jordan. I mean, this was absolutely what you call a goal scorer's goal right here.
Yeah,
I mean,
there,
absolutely.
He got that was a Brett Hull style goal. You know, him up there near the blue line waiting. Yeah, Kid Kai.
This was a beautiful shot.
Kai Go, as Roland used to call him. Kai Go. Big goal
Kai
there.
Go.
Big goal.
Good goal there by Kid Kai. Good try. Boost tries to get that over to Tucker there.
AC Generator says, is Billy Husso a stripper now because he completely got undressed on that one? I'm not blaming Husso on that one. That was a goal scorer's goal.
Yeah, Yeah, you can't do nothing about that. You can't blame the goalie on that one. That's like I said, that's a goal scorer's goal.
That was the defense. I mean, he was free that entire side of the ice. There was nobody near him, and he was able to pick his spot.
Man, this Blues team, I mean, you just see, and I'm going to say this now. This, we talked about the training wheels being off. You talked about that. You talked about how things feel freer. This game feels more freer than the San Jose game does. I mean, they feel like a team that is just hungry right now. That's what it looks like to me.
So what we're seeing right now is why I hate teams waiting till the trade deadline. This is exactly why teams shouldn't wait to the trade deadline. Right? Now, would we got it as a good a return? Maybe not. But if you make these trades in January, we're going back on the penalty kill.
Oh, Jesus.
Gonna get chippy.
Christ.
Gonna get chippy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, that was I don't know what they're calling, but there was. I saw it right away.
I mean, I saw it too, but Jesus Christ.
Why do you two think my first comment was I've seen Stranger Things? Tripping.
Why do I think it was tripping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a trip. I mean, I saw it. I'm not going to disagree. I'm not going to sit there and say it wasn't, but they're calling the game one way, and the Blues are still leading, but they keep calling it one way.
Yeah.
We're at a commercial break. I'm going to go fill up my cup with ice and grab another Coke. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Like I said, they're calling it one way right now. It's not costing the Blues, but the power play is a 4-1 right now for the Anaheim Ducks. So again, it's about momentum. If you continue to give a team momentum on the power play, whether they score or not, they're gonna gain momentum. And especially when you have a lopsided affair on the special teams like you have in this game so far, 4-1 are the power plays. I mean, you have to call power plays when you see them, but like. It's been very one-sided for the Blues coming out of the break. The Blues have not gotten many breaks for the power plays. I will say that for sure, and that I mean for sure, because I'm trying to hold back a little bit more on the officiating and all that, but it's so hard because it's the consistency. You look at some of the games that we saw last game where they didn't really call anything. They put the whistles away, and then. San Jose got away with 3, 4, 5 infractions in the third period. Nothing was called, and then you get into this game, and then they want to call everything. I mean, it's a consistency problem that the NHL is having, and me personally, we talk about the fifth official in the arena to give a little bit more to the cadence of how things are going in the game, but I don't know if that's necessarily going to help because. if it's a consistency issue, I mean, is it really we need an official, fifth official in the arena to feel the energy of the game and which way it's going? Because if it's a consistency thing, I don't know if I really see that going anywhere. So Blues going on the power play here, or penalty kill, sorry. Blues get an early clear there. Good clear there to start the penalty kill. Yeah, I see. I was talking about the fifth official and how we were talking about how we were trying to take a little bit more easier on the officiating, but like it's hard when you get the consistency. And then we talked about last game how nothing was called in the San Jose game, and San Jose got away with like 4 or 5 penalties in the third period alone. It didn't get called. And then you have this game where they don't want to put the whistles away. Nice.
Good clear.
Nice. There you go. Fowler? Yep, good kill. Or good clear, Fowler.
Yeah.
Beckett, Seneca, to Lacombe, to Beckett.
Say again?
No, I just was calling who I was seeing back and forth. Connor Gauthier, Leo Carlson. He's going to be a great player for years to come. Jackson Lacombe. Nice block again, by the way. Blues are playing an excellent penalty kill right now. They've been very good in this game.
Again, it seems like they're playing without a weight on their shoulders, right? Like they're I don't know, like the training wheels have been taken off. Now it's okay.
Oh, nice reverse hit, Justin Hall.
It's your team now.
Nice,
that's
clear.
what it feels like. I don't know. How long ago did they trade Husso? Like 4 years ago, 3 years ago. It's been a while.
Who's
been a while since they traded Husso. 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, it's been. What is it? His last season was. Well, he was in the 2022 run, or no, the 2021 run 2022 when Colorado won the cup, and we should have beat them. And then after that was his last year, wasn't it?
It might have been. Yeah. He got traded. Well, he was a free agent or an RFA, and they traded him to. He's an RFA or UFA, and they traded him to Detroit, and then Detroit went and signed him. Nice. I mean, he would have gone as a free agent. They just traded his rights away. Just made it easier for Detroit to sign him. Basically, when that happens, they ask him, hey, are you willing to sign with Detroit? And he says, yeah, I am. And then Detroit said, hey, if you want to negotiate early, let's do a deal.
There you go. High stick there. That was blatantly a high stick. Thank God they called that one. That would have been bad if they didn't call that one. Yeah, Blues getting the power play here coming up. 10:58 to go in the period. Yep, high stick 44 on Anaheim. I don't remember who that was.
Yeah, that was a high stick and then one. I mean, he come up and whipped him right in the face.
Oh, actually, he lifts.
13 wins in a row does not get it. All 13 wins in a row does is knock our draft stock down. That's all it does. It's not going to put us. There's too many teams ahead of us, right? Aaron says Snoogy's going to score on this PP.
So we have Dylan Holloway, Robert Thomas, Jonathan Drouin getting some power play time. Philip Broberg, which is good on the power play, and then Snugglebug.
How many players have worn 92 for the Blues? I can think of 2.
That's a good point. They were just talking about that. I will say the penalty that was called, the Blues player Tyler Tucker gets his own stick lifted into his face.
Yeah.
But I want to go back, and Curbs and Joey, this is why I liked him so much. They brought this up, that earlier in the game, the Anaheim Ducks player should have been called for embellishment and was not. So what I think about that is karma. So
Yep.
I don't think it's the right call. The Blues got a break on that one, but
Yeah.
The Anaheim Ducks
Well,
got a break earlier.
We had one a couple of games ago where we got called for a high stick where he got hit with his own guy. His own guy hit him in the stick.
I know.
Right?
Yeah, in the face. Yeah.
That's why I keep talking about that fifth official. The replay official that can sit there and call some of that stuff out. Good shot there.
Good shot by Holloway there, trying to get a
Chris
shot
says
on there.
about
Broberg.
time one of them went our way.
Oh.
But if you lift your stick, if your stick lifts another player's stick into their face, that can still be considered a high stick because your stick is causing it.
Yeah. You know what I'd like to see? I think he tried it there. I would like to see Holloway. He did shoot against the grain. I would like to see him shoot that low and have a guy crashing right there, or just standing right there. Because I think that they could really get some damage, or try a quick, instead of Holloway shooting the puck, do a fake shot into a pass.
Oh,
situation.
there was a trip they didn't call. Welcome to the Blues. We found our one-timer on the power play. Holy shnikes.
All right, let's relax. It's his first goal as a Blue. he great. Like I said,
a one-timer that we've been missing.
But see, this is what I'm talking about. Jonathan Drouin, when I saw this trade go through for Jonathan Drouin, I knew that this was a steal for the Blues, not because I think that he's going to be some point merchant or not anything like that, but Jonathan Drouin was a great piece to add for a piece like Braden Shin. Yes, he's not a Braden Shin, but he could possibly have a little bit more production than Braden Shin. Not a whole lot, but he could definitely have a pretty decent production for the Blues.
Yeah, no,
Whether or not he stays after this season, I don't know. Or whether or not he's a Blue after this year, I don't know.
Oh no, we got him one more year, so.
Well, yeah, just imposing if they have to waive certain people or something like that.
I know of two guys that have worn number 92. There might be a third. The FNG. 92.
Nice.
Actually, I was wrong. Sorry. There's only one guy to ever wear the number 92. And that's Jonathan Drouin. I was thinking of the number 93.
Jonathan. Yeah, there's. I was going to say there's never been a Blues player to wear number 92. That's what I was thinking.
I was thinking Scott Gomez. I thought he wore 92. He wore 93.
Yeah. We've had 90. We've had 90, 91. Now 92. We've had 93. I don't think we've had a 94, a 95.
Nope.
I don't think we've had a 96.
Nope.
A 97. I don't know if we've had a 97.
Nope.
We haven't had a 98, and we've had a 99.
Yep. Good job, man. So, how many players have wore a number in the 90s for the Blues?
That's a good question, because you're going back a couple years. So obviously the one player that wore number 99 was Gretzky, unless there's another one that I'm missing.
Nope.
So we have Drouin now with number 92. We have Tarasenko with 91. We have O'Reilly with 90. Who's the player that you just said? Scott Gomez, number 93, right?
Yep.
Okay. And so we'd have to have numbers that repeated, but I'm trying to think back. I know when you tell me the ones that I'm missing, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I knew that one. But Those are the
Actually,
ones
I bet
that-
you didn't. I bet you didn't.
Okay, so did I get the one? Is it how many people are left? 1, 2?
2. There was a total
Okay,
of 7.
so I got the first 5. So you can give me the last 2.
One was in 2018, so you might remember this
Oh,
one, but I doubt it. The
what
other
number was
one-
it? 91.
Say again.
What number was it?
Number 90.
Okay.
And the other one was in 94, and that was the number 93.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't remember that one. The 2018 one, number 90. I'm drawing a blank, but as soon as you tell me, I'll probably know. I'll probably know.
I didn't know this guy, and I don't even know how many games he played for the Blues. Oh yeah, you're not going to get this.
Who is it?
Hold on.
The older one I won't get. The newer one, or the 18 one, I might know, but the older one I probably won't know.
The 18 wore this number for a total of 5 games.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why it's not pretty. That's why it's not memorable.
He also wore the number 86 for 12 games.
Okay. Yeah, no, that doesn't help me out, to be honest. But like as soon as you tell me,
I'm going to destroy his name, Nikita Shondukov.
Yeah, I couldn't freaking tell you. Oh my god, I could not tell you that. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, that one I knew you weren't. And the other one to wear the number 93 was in 1994. Peter Nedved.
Okay. Yeah, I think for the most part, I think.
No, that did go in.
What happened?
Snoogie.
Ew. Snugglebug. Snugglebug. Ew, that was.
Yeah,
dude.
Quinville's coaching the Ducks. Oh wow, I didn't even see that.
What is up with these goals? These are 3 just absolute snipes. I mean, oh my goodness, Jimmy Snugglebug with an absolute rocket and another assist for Robert Thomas.
Wow.
Snuggerud. Oh my goodness, was this a?
This was when the one-timers we've been missing. Why have we been missing the one-timers? I see. That's the thing. We just saw 2-1. Well, one of them, but Snoogie's got a one-timer, and we're not seeing it. The training wheels are off. These guys are told to go out there and play your game. I'm going to keep saying it.
This was a disgusting shot, by the way.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
The training wheels are off. That's what you can't convince me otherwise right now.
Yeah, I mean this is good. I mean, well, and that shot right there from Snuggerud, that's literally the same, like almost identical to the same spot that Jordan Kyrou scored.
Yeah. Yeah, and well, Drouin was in the same spot too.
Yeah. 3 goals from the same side, or from the same position, pretty much.
Yeah, right in the circle. They were all 3 in that circle. 2 of them were one-timers, and Kyrou's was a snapshot. But
so
again,
hey, I think we've been hitting it though. You said Jonathan Drouin was the guy to watch. I said Jimmy Snuggerud. Both guys have been on the board tonight. So
I thought my team was pretty good. How will the Blues beat Drouin?
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
I like it. I thought all 3 tiers were good. I thought I liked the one that I thought of. It's something that may not make a lot of sense to the eye, but I think for a Blues fan, I think it makes sense.
Hey, Jason, I don't think the Blues ever won 13 in a row. Last season, I think they won 12 in a row.
They have not. 12 is their record.
Yeah. I don't think they won 13 in a row last season.
But I will say, like I said, I know we talked about this earlier. The Blues probably not going to make the playoffs. But I'm telling you right now, if the Blues somehow rally by miraculous means, because they're not statistically out of it, if they somehow manage to get into a playoff spot after this, this would be the greatest comeback for any Blues team in history. I mean, you're talking about a team that was
Second.
well, yeah, with the cup, but you're talking about a team that was on pace to have one of its worst seasons since what
Ever,
the
yeah.
06 season.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Suter just missed from a pass from Jonathan
you're ahead of
Drouin.
me now. You're ahead of me now.
Oh, maybe by a little bit, right? Just by a few seconds. Oh, dude, the Blues are. Oh my God, they are on a mission.
Yeah.
they are not letting this Ducks team breathe.
Nope. I mean, look at it. 3 goals. We're up 3-0 in the second. Second's been our worst period. Now it looks like we've been scoring the second every game, you know? Right in front of Hofer, and he just downs him. Come up with a better saying, because I'm going to keep saying it. That's going to be the training wheels are off. The training wheels are off.
Oh, there we go. Things are getting shovey here in Anaheim.
Oh,
Anaheim's a little angry. Anaheim's a little angry right now.
Yeah, trying to get some energy. Look, Justin, I can't explain anything other than in the last two games, this team has played like they were told to go play your own game, like they had the handcuffs on them. They were handcuffed. And I'm wondering, I'm starting to wonder now if something was going on in the locker room. Michael, Dante's Inferno, I've just been talking about it. The training wheels are off. I'm telling you, we kept hearing, and Justin, you can stop me anytime. You can walk over me on this one. We kept hearing locker room issues. And I was like, maybe, but I don't know. And we kept hearing, well, it's this guy and it's that guy. Well, neither of the guys that we heard were the locker room issues are gone. Yet that's a team that we're watching right now that is playing like they're loose, they're free, and they're able to do what they want to do. They're able to play their own damn game. Something changed.
Well, and for me, like, and the one thing that I could like possibly jump on that bandwagon with you is I don't think Justin Falk and I don't think Braden Shin are particularly locker room cancers. Maybe it was just the fact of that the Blues are getting younger and the new guard needs to be the new guard now, and maybe moving those guys out. And don't get me wrong, don't jump ahead of the gun. This is early sample size. It is a small sample size, but
very true.
If we continue to see this, maybe it was just the fact that the young guys needed some of the older guys to be moved out of this team, move off this team, I should say, and they're actually taking the new guard and they're running with it.
HE Generator says it's almost as though our coaches know where Husso's holes are. That's what she said, and then he follows it up with "Get your mind out of the gutter."
Joe Hofer 3-0, 166 goals against, and a .940 save percentage in his last 3 starts.
Not tonight.
What's up?
I said not tonight.
Oh, I just was talking about what his stats were in the last 3 games.
Yeah, I know. I seen that. Dante Zaferno says, last of it, this team has a shot to make it. I don't think they do, but that's fine. This team has a shot at the playoffs. No, sir, they do not. I don't care what anybody says. They play like they've been since the return to play. They could they're way too far down in the standings. Too many teams that jump.
Oh, what a save. What a save. Which is why it is probably unlikely, but that's why I'm saying that obviously outside of the cup run, this would be one of the best comebacks for any Blues team because they were on pace to having the worst season since the 06 season.
Yeah.
So if they somehow manage to crawl their way back into this, I mean, first of all, it would just be miraculous in its own right. But put it this way, it's not statistically impossible. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Dante says, Guy, you win tonight, and Tuesday you're 6 points out. But how many teams are ahead of you in that 6 points out? And then again, how many teams can also win between then and now to make you more than 6 points out, to keep you at 8 points out? So there's a lot going on there. right? And one
But
thing Jason Nichols was saying earlier, and I didn't post it because of the way the comment read. He said, he kept saying, well, what if the Blues win 13 in a row and the other teams stay at 500? The problem is the other teams can't stay at 500. Even if the Blues win 13 in a row, other teams are not going to stay at 500. They're going to be above 500. So that's the thing. It's not what we do. It's we
That should have been a
put
penalty.
ourselves behind the 8 ball. We don't control our own destiny, and that's the problem. That was the difference last year. We controlled our own destiny last year. We don't this year. And I don't think we'll get to a point where we will control our own destiny. We're just so far behind.
like I said, I it's unlikely, but it's not statistically impossible, but it's unlikely. But
I mean, we don't have an E by our name yet, and that's very true. Well, Jason, don't take this the wrong way, bud. I mean, I love you, but sometimes your comments, they don't make sense to me. And I just didn't feel, no. And he knows I love him, right? Hey, Anthony, how you doing, buddy? He knows I love him. He knows how I care about it. I feel about him. But I'm not going to read every comment, especially when it doesn't make enough sense for me to put out there. There was too much there was too much on there that just didn't work. And that's why I didn't post it. So if you're mad at me, you're mad at me, bud.
Yeah, I mean,
you need to understand, I'm not going to post every single comment. If you don't put a comment, if you put something out there that's pure trash, I hope your mental health is wonderful, bud. If it's not, you call me. You know that, Anthony. You call me. Oh, how's my mental health, buddy? I'm doing as good as I can, man. And if yours is down, you call me, Anthony. You know that. No, it just well, now I completely lost what I was talking about. No, when it comes to these comments, if you put something out there that's just an asshole comment, I'm not posting it, right? And if Justin ever does a show by himself, I'm going to put this out right here, right now. And I mean this. And if you can put it out to your friends, and Justin, you can use this to if you do a show by yourself and someone puts out an asshole comment, they will be banned from this show. Period. End of story. If they do it just because of your eyesight, they will be banned from this show.
Oh, yeah. Dude, guy, believe me, I've heard everything under the sun. I told you about that one story about how I was at the store one time, right? And I had my mom said, "Oh, hey, Justin, go get some cheese." And I looked at this cheese like really close, and this lady went by asked me, "Oh yeah, how does it?" Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Get in there, Tucker.
Tucker doing his job.
That should be, depending on what this hit was, because the player might still be down. This should be looked at. This should possibly be a 5. I don't know what they're looking. I don't know what. I think it was a cross check into the boards, and depending on, I think the player's being looked at.
But there's only 3:05 left, so.
Yeah, depending on what.
That's a straight up boarding. Oh,
yeah, I mean,
screw it. He went straight.
Yeah, this should be. This should be 5 minutes. This should be 5 minutes, and he should be kicked out of the game. He should be absolutely kicked out of the game, and it should be 5 minutes. And good on Tucker for Tucker
4 at least.
Yeah, absolutely. Tucker didn't even play the puck. He was going to play the puck and stopped.
And he turned around, stopped and went back.
Yeah.
Way to go, Tucker.
Yeah.
I see again. If they do not call a 5.
Yeah, this is absolutely a 5 minute, and he should be kicked out of the game. Let's see.
5 minutes and it's under review. Very smart. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Anaheim fans are not going to like it. I hear them booing. It doesn't matter. That's a 5 minute. It's no question. That's right in the numbers. He's bigger than.
If they drop it down, it's a 4. But that's not a 2. This is, oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this
That's
was
straight
a
on boarding. And then Tucker just says, nope, I'm going. He started to go for that puck and then just, nope.
yeah, this was a stupid kid doing a stupid decision, and this should not be rewarded. This should be punished, and he should be out of the game. This was not an acceptable hit
Okay,
at a.
but still, it doesn't matter. That hit was
Yeah.
egregious. That hit was
Yeah.
egregious. That's a game misconduct.
Yeah, Hall is okay, but you see that. But see that's the love of hockey that you got to have. A guy in Tucker who's been on this team. That Justin Hall, this is his first game as a St. Louis Blue, and you see how Tyler Tucker stuck up for him like that. That's why we love the sport of hockey. That's why.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, this should, like Guy said,
that was an attempt. You want to sit there and say that was an attempt to injure? That was.
This was clearly in the numbers. He goes multiple strides. Yeah, this was this. If this is not if this, I'm telling you right now, if this is just a 2-minute, we're gonna have a problem. If this should be a 4-minute or it should be a 5-minute misconduct, and he should be out of the game.
I could see a double minor, a double roughing, right? Roughing. I could see that, but it's more than a 2.
Yeah. I do, Guy, I kid you not, I might lose my mind if they come off this review and say that Tyler Tucker's getting a call, and then the player that hit Hall is only getting a 2, and we get two just 2 minor penalties. I'm gonna lose my shit if
Tucker does not get anything. Tucker did absolutely nothing wrong. No instigating, none of that.
Oh, I'm just going off of NHL standards. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because I can see them doing that. I can absolutely see them doing that. So let's see.
Well,
they're talking this out,
let's see what they're going to call.
They're talking this out way too long. This was clear as day. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh! When did they get the instigating for that?
I told you. I told you, Guy. What did I just end up telling you? This is.
I don't understand that.
This is. See, this is why that I'm so harsh on officiating, because they just don't get it right. They just don't. First of all, a player should never be punished for sticking up for a teammate that got brutally hit. Brutally hit.
We're getting screwed here.
So they did. So Guy, I hate to pat myself on the back because I hate it in this moment. I literally said, watch them call a 4-on-4 2-minute power play. That is see, now this right here, Guy, this is why me and Lance take the approach of there's betting in the NHL. This is exactly why we take that approach. I mean, this is bad. That's bad.
No way
I mean, that's bad.
No way.
I mean, that's bad.
That have been instigating.
Dude, that is so bad. I mean, that is so bad, dude. Like, oh my God. I love Anaheim, man. I really do. They're exciting to watch, but I mean, come on, man. Are you serious? I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, that was as clear as.
Montgomery doesn't understand this. We should be on a 5-minute straight power play.
I mean, this was clear as day. Interference. I mean, this man goes from the slot to the half boards to make this hit, and they're not going to call a 5-minute power play.
Jason Nichols, this is your best comment ever. Jason Nichols, this is your best comment ever. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready. Let's hear it.
Okay. Jason Nichols, this is your best comment ever. My dude can barely see the soda he's drinking, but he isn't wrong on NHL officiating.
I can barely see the soda I'm drinking. Well, I clearly can see it because I grabbed it. So Jason.
That's the best comment ever. It really is, and you
Uh,
know it. That's the best comment ever.
But no. I don't think I have any. I don't think I have any like wrong. And then they leave the puck in the offensive zone for the Ducks.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I mean, dude, something's got to change, man. I mean, something has got to change. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
Matt Broberg. And they called that. Yeah, he held that too long. I'm sorry. That was a good comment by Jason. Has I've been banging him on his comments all game. That was a good one.
Good. Yeah, good comment, Jason. Yeah, good save, Holfer. Yeah, I mean, this is. I have no words. I really have no words. This was bad. This is very bad.
Oh, Dvorsky's in the box, but it looks like they gave I don't think they gave Dvorsky the instigator.
No, well, Tucker went off. Remember, Tucker went off, so they put somebody in the box.
But no, I think they gave Dvorsky an instigator penalty. That's what's on the board right now.
Oh my God!
After a 10-minute misconduct. What the fuck? That's got to be wrong.
I mean, I don't know, man. The crew is just lost, and people are going to tell me, oh well, it's 3-0. You can't call 5 minutes. It's 3-0, man. It could get out of hand. I mean, I don't know, man. It's embarrassing, man. Because if it was Nathan McKinnon who got hit like that, if it was Cale Makar who got hit like that, anybody who's a star in this league got hit like that.
They got to have the league would. How does Tucker get a game misconduct there?
He got a game misconduct.
The boarding major is an automatic game misconduct.
You're telling me Tyler Tucker got a game misconduct?
Yeah, 10-minute game misconduct.
I'm sorry, yeah. And like I said, we talked about this ad nauseum. I agree with you 100%. I've jumped on your side a little bit more and more about, giving breaks. It's a fast game. It's this and that. But I'm sorry. I mean, there's just no defending that.
Yeah, that one makes no sense.
There's no defending it. I mean, it's so bad. And I'm going to be working on that. I'm going to be working on that thing we were talking about for Saturday.
I was going to say something at the end of the show. Don't forget, you owe me something by next Saturday.
Oh yeah, no. I'm working on it. Like I said, when I'm working, I'm really putting myself into my work. So I'm going to try to get that out as best I can.
And that's why, again, I don't want you to think that I'm picking on you or anything with that thing, but I don't want you to just get thrown into it. I want to make sure that by the time we're there, that you're ready to be there, and that some of the stuff we have is pre ready to go. That's what I was talking about there. Right?
Good try, Kairu. Okay, so now the Blues are on a power play. So they did wait. Okay. This is very weird. So, okay, so now the Blues are on a form. Okay, so it was 2-1-2. So I guess
3-minute power play. If they score, they still stay on the power play. The power play doesn't go away.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right. And Dante, I'll bring your comment up in the break. We're almost to it.
Yeah, we're almost to the break, and I'll listen to some interesting Twitter comments. We should have some good ones in this period.
Yeah, I'm sure we do.
I'll let you go over that comment while I'm there, but I'm gonna run and grab a drink real quick.
Comment. Here's another obvious thing with the refs. They don't base calls on the actual rules. They base them on which team is trailing in the game to get them back. Oftentimes, they look for make-up calls rather than enforcing the actual rules, no matter what the rules are. If a team is drawing 6 penalties and the other one 0, as per the rules, so be it. Dante, I'm on board with you. I have been, for the most part, what happened to the cheese? Hefner with a good comment. He says, Laura and I are listening to the show. She is demanding to know what happened to the cheese. I still don't understand how Tucker got a game misconduct. That makes no sense to me. Right? No sense to me whatsoever how he gets a game misconduct there. Johnson should have the game misconduct. It's got to be a mistake. I don't get it. If Johnson is back after 3 minutes, after that call, boarding is an automatic game misconduct. Not a 10-minute. It's a game misconduct.
I think they gave him a misconduct. But my thing would be I don't know if they gave Tucker one. So I don't know.
What I'm looking at on the scoreboard right now is a 10-minute. The score sheet is a 10-minute misconduct for Tucker.
Well, that would be very, very bad and very, very stupid. So
right, I'm shaking my freaking head.
What is it? Can you shoot me out while I go grab a drink real quick?
Yeah. I will. Hey, great show tonight. We got 12 watching at this point. That's incredible. Anthony Stewart, you gave that thumbs up, buddy. Thank you. We appreciate you. Hey, if you're watching on Facebook, I'm really going to start pulling on this. I really need some stars. Start sending me stars. If you can do it, please do it. It will help us out greatly. If you do not realize this, I spend approximately $200 to $250 a month producing this show. I make nothing in return. The little bit that I can get off of Facebook or start getting to 1,000 on YouTube. If I can get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm at 800, I think. If I can get to 1,000 on TikTok, we're at 400, just short of 400. If we can get there and we can start bringing some money in, it would make it easier on us. But I need your help to do it. I need your help. I know you share the show. Talk to your friends when you're talking Blues hockey. Right? Never heard of game misconduct. It was a 2-5-10. He had to sit for 10 minutes automatic with the instigator. That doesn't make sense to me. How does Johnson not get a game misconduct? Right? They have Tucker for fighting, Tucker for instigator, and then the 10-minute. And if that's the rule there, but then why doesn't Johnson get the automatic game misconduct for the boarding? That's what it is. A 5-minute major, a major is an automatic game misconduct. Absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous in my eyes. They're missing a great game, that's for sure. Holy Christ. Holy Christ. Shots were 13-8 that period, 26-15 overall, both in favor of the Blues. Yes, my ear's bothering me. My ear is bothering me. Oh yeah, I don't know who that duck was, number 3, but he blew that play. He went to the center of the ice. He should have absolutely been on Kyrou. That's what they did look at it. They did look at it, Marianne, and I don't know how they came up with what they came up with. It should have been a lot more. Right? Oh, what a pass from Thomas. Holy cow. What a pass. I didn't see it until just now. What a pass. Let me know when you're ready. No, you take the pass. The goalie has the shot. Okay, maybe, but the 5-minute major for fighting isn't a game misconduct. No, but okay, he got a major for boarding. Boarding is normally the fighting. They call that a 5-minute major. It's 5 for fighting. It's not really a penalty because they both come off the ice. Right? They both come off the ice. It's not. That I guarantee you that hit's going to be looked at, but there's no way that hit does not get looked at by player safety. Learn that in Utah. Maybe, but and I don't know. I think that by him, but he went to the center way too soon, right? Way too soon. I do think that that's going to be looked at by player safety. I really do. Right. By the way, number 3. By the way, the Ducks. This is the Ducks. This is the Ducks. First period. Number 44, Ryan Johnson, slashing. Second period, 9:02, Ryan Johnson, high sticking. Second period, 16:55, Johnson, 5 minutes for fighting. 16:55, Johnson, 5 minutes for boarding. They've got 14 minutes of penalties, and they're all Johnsons. All right? We've got 25 minutes of penalties, and most of them are Tuckers. Sundquist has got 4 of them. I do not understand this. Do not understand it at all. I think it was attempt to injure. I really do. AC generator. And what kind of cheese was it? Was it Macheringo or an Esprit? Inquiring minds want to know. I don't know, but. You back?
Yeah, no, I had to leave because it wasn't. You pulled me back. You pulled me back. What is it? You pulled me back in, but I could only see the background.
Okay.
Half of the background. So I just went out and came back in. I was catching a little bit of what you were saying. I didn't hear everything you were talking about, but
yeah. Go ahead with Twitter comments because I'm just going to go off on a tangent.
Let's see here. Let's go and see. Well, here, you know what? I actually want to read this first because I'm kind of curious on what people. What I want to see what some of the Blues fans thought, or some of the NHL world thought about Jonathan Drouin's goal because the NHL posted it on their NHL X. So this is from Jonathan Drouin's goal. The first comment, which is great because it goes well with what this game is, it says, "When are y'all gonna hire some competent refs?" That was the first comment. Okay, here we go. This is. Oh my goodness, guy! I kid you not. This is from a Ducks fan. Non-existent penalty, by the way.
What?
This is from a Ducks fan on this post. Non-existent penalty, by the way. I guess it's what they're talking about. I kid you not. This is what I'm reading right now. This is from a Ducks fan.
Wow. Well, no, if it's on Drouin's goal, it might have been on the.
And then someone. Let's see. One comment, someone replied to it and said, "What penalty? The trip on Thomas that should have been called?" That was somebody's reply to him. And then somebody else said, "Ducks have had like twice as many power plays." So that was 2 comments in favor of the Blues, talking about how Anaheim's had the most power plays in this game. Okay, so here's the next one. He says, "Oh, you got to be absolutely kidding me on the power play. No less. Unbelievable. Screw this guy Drouin, man." I guess that's an Islanders fan, probably like, "Oh, God damn it, you could score over there, but you can't score here." He scored in his first game as an Islander too, and then ... So
okay, that's a good one.
So we'll see. Okay, I'll go to Blues Twitter now, and I'll read some Blues Twitter because that's what we're all interested in.
Sounds good.
I just wanted to get some on the Jonathan Drouin stuff. Most of them wasn't even about Drouin; it was about the refs. So, okay, this is on the Jordan Kyrou goal. This is why. Oh, your favorite guy here. Here's your favorite boy. I'm sure you can know who this is. Why can't you ever learn how to play like this before it actually or actively hurts your future when you do? I guess you can probably guess who that is.
Blues Muse?
Yeah. Blues Muse. He said, okay, so next comment was, the problem with 25 is how many times does Monty have to sit him before Getting gets the message. Okay, Getting gets the message on a consistent basis. I mean, how many times has Monty sat him this year? It's like he gets few. It's like he gets a few games, then he's right back coasting.
Yeah, it's just that's you could ask that every person that slams on Kairu. I would ask the question: are you a Berube fan? Are you in Berube's corner? That would be my answer. That would be that because it seems like everyone that slams on him is in the Berube corner. They're so mad that Berube's gone. Berube's in hot water in Toronto. The player, he's already lost the damn locker room. Right? He's already lost it.
Absolutely. This one says Cinderella season ... Again, however, this time we won't sniff the playoffs. Oh well, good job, Kairu. I guess he was proving a point about being benched. Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
We didn't trade our captain just to not tank. We owe it to him to stop scoring. Okay. So that was a tank.
F you.
Someone says, please resume the ethical tank at the earliest convenience. Okay.
I gotta record that.
Okay.
I need to record that. Put
Yeah.
it in a sound thing. So I just hit the button. F you. Sounds pretty good, don't it?
Yeah. He said, oh, I guess he decided to play tonight after the trade deadline. Lucky us. This was on the Kairu goal, of course. So this is Kairu stuff.
F you.
Can't wait for a rinse and repeat next season. Start the year off very shitty and go on a useless Cinderella run, which will result in them getting a mid pick. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. That one's not bad.
Not embracing the tank. We will be forever average. Forever. Okay? Keep doing this gimmick every year. Hurts more than it helps. What a shot. Rousey snipe. Kairu. You Fs need to stop winning. I hate this team. Not this shit again. Stop. That was your comments on the Jordan Kairu goal.
F you. I gotta record that. I gotta record that tonight. F you.
So this was on the actual video of the goal for Jordan Kairu. It says, "Can we stop? Can we stay out of the box?" Well, in his mind, 25 has earned his money for March. Get a real TV broadcast. These two are effing awful. Which, again, I don't understand the Curbs and Joey hate. I don't get it.
I'm with you there.
So Jonathan Drouin scores. This is another post, and here we go. Your buddy again. He's at it again. I guess we're just supposed to sit here and enjoy the perpetual cycle of mediocrity. The same thing happening every year. What a joke.
F you.
Someone commented, I don't know, I think this is a Blues fan. Oh, no, this is a Rangers fan, I guess. He says, you don't trade a player like Jonathan Drouin, so that's a shot at the Islanders.
No, I think Drouin needed to go, so.
Yeah, Drouin needed to change the scenery, but I understand your comment there. Someone laughed, exactly what the Islanders fans would happen. You can't make this up, which is, they did say that. They said Jonathan Drouin would score. Alex says, stop winning. Okay.
F you.
Okay, we are supposed to lose. Better draft picks. Well, first of all, let me stop you there because you said better draft picks. You don't get 2 draft picks. You get 1 draft pick if you're bad.
True.
Like you don't get multiple picks. You get 1. He says, I hate this team more now. Somebody. We have a competitive team and are making a push to the playoffs. Finishes just out of the playoffs. We're cutting our losses and trading core players, including the captain, for our future. finishes just out of the playoffs. When will it end? Okay,
That's
a long
almost
comment.
a tank one. I'm not going to give them the FU because it makes a little bit of sense.
You simply don't trade a player like Jonathan. That's another don't trade Jonathan Drouin. Wow, imagine having a player that actually shoots on the power play, finally. Which I do think we have guys that shoot, we just don't have a one-timer threat.
Yeah, that's what I said. I saw it when it came. We needed that one-timer.
What a shot. Yeah, well, it was a beautiful shot. All 3 goals were awesome shots.
Yeah, all 3 goals were beautiful shots. Oh, did you see Thomas? I don't know if you saw it. Thomas made a no-look pass to Snoogie. No-look pass.
Dude. Oh, dude, you believe me. You don't have believe me. I'm on the Thomas bandwagon 100%. You know that. You don't have to convince me on Thomas 100%. This is, and you're seeing.
I lost him. I got to try and do that tonight. Record FU. Do it in video. I got to try that later tonight. Try and record a FU in video and audio and see if.
I'm listening. Sorry, I just was saying this is why you love the prospect of seeing Robert Thomas and Snuggerud for years to come, because they're going to be very good together.
Yeah.
The new guy's all right. This team is fun. Stop effing winning. Boo. Someone said, "Is this a joke? He can do that. I effing hate you so much." And LOL. All right. Well, I didn't get to every one of them. There was quite a bit. I knew that there would be. Maybe we can hit them maybe a little bit after. So Blues are going to be on the power play here for just a little bit of time. Actually, I think a good solid 2 minutes. I think.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm looking at something else. Something popped up in my feed. Oh, I need to talk to you about the Dane O'Neill one. No, he must have got popped out.
What happened?
Dane O'Neill. Remember I told you? Oh, should have said it all. I may have to do that interview on my own because he wants to tape it.
Sorry. What? Sorry, you said what? You need to burn a sick day.
No, the Dan O'Neill.
Yeah. What about it?
Unfortunately, he can't do a live interview. He wants to tape it during the day when you're at work.
Okay.
So I'll have to do that one on my own. Are you okay?
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, just need to make sure, man. Just I don't want you to feel like I'm cutting you out. I'm not sure what story you wanted me to finish. We're back. We're on the power play. I'd like to see a score on this just to put a dagger in them. Oh, nice little back pass to Tom for. I kind of messed that one up.
Well, and I'm not making excuses or nothing, but again, if we talk about this, if this was right, the Blues should have had a 5-minute power play.
Yeah.
And they only got 3 minutes of this power play, like where they had a man up.
Yeah.
And they ended the period. So with that ending the period, I feel like it kills a lot of momentum.
Yeah, it did. It did kill some momentum, and right now they do look a little discombobulated. I think just the overall how that thing went down did not. I just think everything kind of messed them, you know. And then now they can't get it set up. They're trying, but they can't. And then Bushnevik gets taken down and nothing happens. There went the power play. Oh, well, we're still up 3-0. So, a little shot there late. Oh, nice move, Kairu. Good control of that puck. Oh, yeah, see. Oh, he got toe tied a little bit. Got toe tied a little bit. Now he's on a late shift. Fowler with a good man. They're just peppering. They're throwing pucks towards the net. This is what we've been wanting them. I'm telling you that the training wheels are off. The training wheels are off. Sometimes minor moves pay off, and that's what it feels like. I mean, we made 2 major moves. Finley is out there really playing well. I don't know, man. This team is playing differently. 16 and a half minutes to go in the third period, and they're up 3-0.
I really have enjoyed. Yeah, Finley's been nice. I really have enjoyed Hall's game. I know I talked about him being a warm body. He's been good in this game.
Yeah.
If he takes this approach of playing simplistic, he can be a simplistic defenseman for this team to where he shoots the puck on net. He doesn't do anything fancy. He's not going to walk through everybody. He's not going to be Cale Makar out there. But if he just shoots the puck like he's been doing, he could pay dividends for this team. He could.
Yeah. I mean, right now it's been a good game the whole time. Been a good game. I'm gonna have to sit down later tonight or tomorrow and record that. F you. Put that in my soundboard. Oh, Suter with a nice. Oh, I like what Suter did there. See, I wish they'd do more of that. Fowler almost pulled off too early on it. Oh, Holloway, nice. Uh-oh. Who was that let it go? Mayu. Well, Hoffer, I think he got a piece of that. I'm not completely sure. Mayu got beat there and almost cost us. Snoogie was a little, I don't know if he was in a late shift, but he seemed like he was out of gas there a little bit, trying to break out for that puck. Did you cook the beef stew? Because something smells good. Oh, my goodness. Oh, there we go. Oh, a little too much pepper on that sauce. So Johnson's not back out there. Amazing that Johnson's still going to be able to play after that hit. To me, I always thought a boarding major was an automatic game misconduct. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was. Oh, they're going to put Kyrou in the box for a slash. Or no, Dvorsky. Holy cow. Let's make sure we give Ducks as many chances to win the game as possible.
Yeah.
So another
Yeah,
penalty on the Blues.
Yeah, we don't have to like I said. This is like I said. It's getting and there's been egregious stuff this year, but it's getting to the point now where like I said, I'm more and more leaning with Lance when we both talked about this, that I really, really do believe that there's betting going on in the NHL. I really, really do. I do. And I don't know how they're going to prove that. And I don't even know if they're going to prove it because it just doesn't seem like they care enough. But something's got to change because what we're seeing now is not good. I mean, what is it? That is that 5 or 6? Is that 5 or 6 or how many power plays? 5 or 6 for the Ducks?
That will be their 4th power play. 5th power play.
5th power play. Yeah. So 5th.
No.
So,
hold on.
Yeah, it's their 5th.
Power plays. No, that'll be the 6th. So
that'll be their 6th power play.
Sundqvist 2, Kessel 2, Sundqvist 2, Torpachenko 2. Now, see, they're showing another one. Tucker, his 2 doesn't kind of count though, because it was 4-on-4, and then this one's 5.
Still, though, that's
6, but to me, it's 5.
Yeah, it's 5 because the Tucker one doesn't really count. But still, that's still not good though. I mean, I think the Blues have had 2 or 3, I think. So I mean, I guess it's a little even, but still, for what you've seen in this game, what's actually been called in this game.
Yeah,
I feel like Anaheim fans should not be complaining about the officials.
No,
in this game.
Absolutely not. We're giving them every attempt to win
to get back in this game.
Absolutely. I don't want to bang on the refs. I really don't. But some of the stuff makes 0 sense tonight. 0 cents. It just really does. I still don't see how Johnson gets. I don't see how Johnson doesn't get a game misconduct on that boarding. I don't see how.
Wow. So no, I didn't mean to cut you off.
See how Tucker gets an instigator, unless it's an automatic in that case. But Tucker doesn't get an instigator to me. Right? That's not an instigator. Nothing he did there.
Go ahead.
Nothing Tucker did there was wrong. Tucker did everything right. Tucker did everything right. So
Curbs just said it on the.
Tucker ended up with more penalty minutes than Johnson when Johnson tried to injure somebody and is probably going to get fined or a suspension. I would be absolutely shocked if they do not give him an in-person hearing. Absolutely shocked. Now, I don't know if he's still on the ice. Uso just playing out of his ass tonight.
Yeah, Hofer's been up to the task. Honestly,
he's got 12 shifts, so I'm guessing he's still on the ice. I can't see what he is for the 3rd period, but I'll keep an eye on this. He's at 6:55. He's at 6 minutes so far with 12 shifts. But he's a 4th liner, so he may not, with them being down by 3, may not see as much. Well, the penalty's over. They killed it.
The Ducks have not generated much on the power play. Hofer's been up to the task. It's not been really like an overwhelming need for Joel Hofer in this game. Like I haven't felt like in any instance that he's been like overly tested, but he's been good when he needs to be.
Yeah, he's been good. I'll agree with that. I'll tell you, there's one thing that I'm seeing that we could see some changes, right? Um, you're going to get pissed at me when I say this. Oh, neighbors. Thomas almost there. Good little scrum around the net. I'll tell you what, when Pareko comes back, I'd like to see Pareko move down. I'd like to see Pareko either play on the second pairing or the third pairing. I'd like to see him take some minutes away from him.
I mean, you could. Well, and honestly, that's what you should be working towards, because Pareko's getting older. And you can, and if you can do that in the right way and have somebody slide into there, and you still have him as an option if you need him. As for the Pareko and Broberg pairing, it's kind of hard to break them up though, because they've been so good. Although Pareko hasn't had the production that they would have, liked this season, they're defensively one of the best defensive pairings in the league.
Yeah, I get that, but at the same time, it's just watching what we're seeing now. Dvorsky, make it 4. Oh no! Oh, he got stoned. He got stoned.
What a save!
Absolutely got stoned.
Yeah. And it's not just me saying that. It's the actual stats. The stats even tell you that the pairing of Broberg and Pareko have been one of the best in the NHL.
Too many. One stick handle too many. He needed to lift that up and over.
He got a little too close, but still a good opportunity. Husso with a great save. Blues are not. Yeah, Blues are not holding back in this game. They are definitely playing a good third period here. They had to kill off a penalty. The penalty kill has been excellent in this game. Hofer's been good, like I said, when he needs to be. He hasn't been heavily tested. He's been tested, but he hasn't been heavily tested. So, hopefully the Blues can hold on, because what we're seeing, it's been a good game. And I'm telling you, if we talk about it, we say the Blues, unlikely going to make in the playoffs, man. But if they somehow turn this around and somehow manage to get closer and closer, man, people are going to be like, holy moly, how is this team this close, to a spot? Like I said, you got a lot of teams to jump. You need a lot of things to go right for you, and things haven't been right for you gone right for you this year. But if they go right and the Blues can focus on themselves winning and just focus on themselves winning and not what other people do, who knows? Maybe they find themselves closer and closer. You never know. I don't know if anybody caught the game earlier. The Colorado Avalanche defeated the Minnesota Wild in a shootout. Honestly, this was close. I thought that Minnesota almost would have came out with one, because they actually scored a shorthanded goal to make it 2-1 in the third period. And then Colorado ended up scoring and tying it up, and then they ended up winning in a shootout. But it was a good game, very good game to watch.
Apparently, Colorado had a bunch of power plays on that too. Someone posted that earlier. Yeah,
but then again, for me, Minnesota fans can never complain about the referees. They get bailed out more than anybody I know with power plays. So they don't really Colorado. That's like a double-edged sword. Colorado fans don't get to complain about the referees, and Minnesota fans don't get to complain about the referees. They both get breaks. And that's the thing. We talk about the Blues, and the reason I love the Blues so much is they play.
We're lucky Miller didn't get a penalty there. We're lucky.
It's why I love the Blues so much. They know how to overcome adversity. Teams like Colorado, teams like Minnesota, they don't know how to overcome adversity.
Yeah.
You can't. It's the same thing with anything in life. You can't overcome adversity if you're handed everything.
Yeah.
So if you're handed everything like Colorado is, you can't overcome struggle. You can't overcome the hard times.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. So what happened? What I was talking about? Huso lost his stick. He got knocked out, and Mayu used his stick to push Huso's stick toward him. That's actually a penalty.
You mean
Now it was very
Hofer's stick.
close.
You mean Hofer's stick. Score! There it is.
Tap in. Thomas with another assist. Sniggerud looking for his first ever hat trick.
So that makes another. It makes a 2-point game for Snuggerud right there, but it also makes another 2-point game for Robert Thomas.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's trade Robert Thomas. Yeah, cool.
And he did that. He held that puck. He stole that puck off of the stick there, and he stayed with it. And he got the Duck player to go down to try and block the pass, and he just stayed with it. And next thing you know, it's in the back of the net. Snoogie with the second.
That couldn't have been any easier for Snugglebug there. So Blues make it.
Now they're saying they're challenging.
Offside. Okay. Well, this might come back. Usually when we see offsides are pretty blatant.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah, they're challenging. It's coming back. Oh, that was quick. Damn it. Wow.
Okay, here we go. I was about to say,
I see it now. It is. Holloway is way offsides.
Yeah, I can see. I was like, they went to the review, and usually they would show the replay when they're in the review, but they didn't do it. They did it after. So
quick. Yeah, it was.
Yep. So Blues get that one taken off. That's disappointing, but still the Blues are not giving up. They're really pushing. No. They're not letting. They're showing that killer instinct, like you talk about.
Yeah. I think it's going to happen tonight. I think we're going to see Blues magic tonight. I think we're going to see the first thing, something that's never happened in Blues history before. I think it's going to happen. It's just got that feel to it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You know what I mean? I think Quenneville will do what I think he's going to do. I'm not going to say it because then it will make it worse. But, Snoogie just snapped a stick.
Well, hey, and you know what? Actually, and what I'm thinking of is I'm thinking of like interesting future things that could happen for this team. And I think all three guys are right wings, which makes it a little difficult, but wings can kind of play on different sides like that. That's not like too strange. I'm thinking of like the future. And what I'm thinking of is you may be looking at a situation to where you're looking at a Robert Thomas, Jimmy Snuggerud, and Justin Carbonneau line.
I could see that. I could see that. I could also see a neighbor's Snuggerud Thomas line. I think they played it a couple of times. Huh?
I said, yeah, you could. Yeah. Like that's the good thing about where the Blues are at. You have a lot of options that you could put there. They have Holloway there right now. Holloway's been good there. But I feel like eventually you need to see that chemistry between Holloway and Kyrou come to fruition again, right?
Right, yeah. Dvorsky, man. Oh, neighbors just whipped.
Oh,
Neighbors
Just
Jack
whiffed.
Whiff. He gets a
Nice.
hold of that one and it's in. Oh, divorce.
Oh, what a pass.
Oh, yeah, they are not giving in. They want another one. They want that one back. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the Ducks are. I'm with Joey on this one. The Ducks are completely lost.
That's why I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to do it at the 3-minute mark.
We shall see. Yeah. So the Blues, the Blues have almost 40 shots in this game.
Right.
Which I knew that they would want. I knew the Blues would want some revenge after the loss that they took in the first game against the Ducks.
You know a way to get scoring up without without affecting gameplay? There's a way to get scoring up without affecting gameplay. Right? If you win a game by 4 or more goals, you get a half point or a quarter point in the standings.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I don't know how I would feel about it. I mean, it's an interesting prospect, but I don't know. It's for me, I'm somebody that is kind of like not old school because I'm not not old, but I just like. For me, I like the close games. I appreciate the close games in hockey. And I feel like the NHL has this mindset that if you don't have football-like scores in a game, people aren't drawing to your promotion. And I just don't believe that. I don't think you need. I don't think you need.
Should be worth 3 points instead of 2. I'm for that. Maybe not 3. I would go 2.5. I would put a point in there or a half point there. Right, a shutout would be worth a half point. I would definitely be okay with that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mercy rule almost, but not like you get like a half point. But it's an interesting prospect. But I just think that honestly, I know you didn't agree with me at first on this, but I just feel like the NHL has this mindset that they want scoring up because they think.
I always agreed that the NHL wants scoring. I just don't agree with you on how the NHL wants their scoring. I don't agree that they're telling the refs to consistently call penalties to put them on to make it a special teams to get scoring. I just don't because I think
and I never used that verbiage either. I never said that they did that. I just said that they want power plays, which I do believe.
Yeah, okay. You didn't use that verbiage, but you have definitely hinted at that.
Yeah, but it's true. You look at a game like this. Look at a game like this. The Anaheim Ducks have been on the power play way too many times, and the Blues have been screwed on getting power plays. Yeah. It's hard when you see games like this, and I don't want to have that type of mindset. But
the problem with that is, up until the end of the first goal wasn't scored until 4 minutes into the second period. Yet the Blues got 3 penalties in the first. So. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you're saying that, and then the Ducks only got 1, it's almost like you're saying that because of that the NHL wanted the Ducks to win this game. Right? That's where I kind of struggle with. If they wanted more scoring, it would be like power play, and it would go back and forth. Like you wouldn't care who won as long as there was a power play. Right? That can't be true. I'd take a 2-1 MLB game, 20 innings. I'm sorry, Jason. No, I would not. That is a boring ass game.
Baseball's a little different. Baseball's a little different than hockey when it comes to that. But baseball, you're just sitting around waiting. In hockey, it's high octane, high energy. Those close games, those are appreciated for me. Like I don't need to see 8-7 games. I mean, look at the the Tampa game, 8-7.
Well, that one also had a whole bunch of fights in it too, and penalty minutes and all kinds of stuff. Oh, they did pull it. Oh man, he pulled it early at the 4. He pulled it at the 5-minute mark. Oh wow, I knew he'd pull it. So let's see.
That's pretty early.
If it happens, let's see if it happens.
That's pretty early. Good save, Holford.
Good safe Holfer, yeah. I lost my place now. What I was going to say. Here's the thing. Everyone talks about football scores. In a 21-14 game, how many times did somebody score?
Well, technically only twice or 3 times.
5 times, right? Not counting extra points. The ball only crossed the goal line 5 times. It was 3-2. That's what it was. It was 3-2.
Yeah, but then again, but that's picking apples to apples to apples, oranges to oranges. I mean, that's just that's not how it's counted. It's not how it's pointed. It's pointed by 7 points. So hockey's only pointed by 1 goal. So I'm just saying the NHL scoring is.
He froze.
I just don't think no one should be complaining about close games because I think they're exciting games. Sometimes, not close. Some close games are not exciting. Sometimes it's way
they're
too.
Showing it. They're showing it, and I said it. I called it early. They just showed it.
Yeah,
they showed what he did in the minor leagues. I'm not saying it because I don't want to jinx it. If he does this, I look like a genius.
Be awesome. I'd get a fantasy point. Great stick there at the line.
They are not. They oh, here we go. Here we go. Game's over. Game's over. Not gonna happen now. Not gonna happen now. Damn it.
Disappointing, but hey, I hate to use your own words against you. You said that you want a killer instinct. You got an empty net goal right there.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, absolutely.
I mean, this game. I'll be honest. This game was over anyways. At 3-0, it was already over.
Yeah.
I didn't feel anything coming from the Ducks, to be honest.
Dante's Inferno. Where was that empty netter in Winnipeg last year?
Yeah. No kidding, yeah.
I wonder if he pulls the goalie again. I don't think so. Down
I don't
49, I don't think so.
But who knows? Joe Quenneville is he's an interesting guy. So
yeah. It's Patrick Watt that started that pulling the goalie down by 2.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it would be I can see a goalie doing that.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking at the bench. Husso's looking at the bench. He's absolutely looking at the bench.
Yeah, Curbs and Joe are talking about it too. Like, would you pull the goalie again?
He was looking at the bench. There's only one reason you would pull the goalie. Only one. Only one.
If the Blues got a penalty.
No.
Well, that would be one of the reasons, I think.
I think the only reason is if you want to absolutely not let them get the SO.
Oh well, that goes hand. That's a what if statement. You don't know if he's going to get it or not, or you don't know if you're going to score or not. That's just a guess.
But you're giving yourself a better chance.
Well, which I think what I said is not wrong in the slightest. If the Blues take a penalty, then pull the goalie. You'd be 6-on-4.
Yeah, no, you're right there. Two there. I'll give you that.
So 2:12 to go in the period.
No, I don't agree with that one, Aaron.
What?
He said, let's add a 3-point line to the NHL. Anything beyond the red circles are 3 points. No, I'm not with that. I'm not with that.
Nah, this isn't basketball. So,
Now, if you said anything past the blue line, with the exception of an empty netter, was 2 points, 2 goals, I might be okay with that. But then again, you're not going to see a lot. You're still not going to see a lot of shots from beyond the blue line. And if you were down by 2 and taking those shots, it wouldn't help. You know,
what a stick by
chances of
Holloway.
you scoring
Wow,
from the blue line have got to be less than 3%.
What a stick by Holloway on that one, by the way. Come on, boys. Minute left. Nice block.
Minute to go. Oh, if you were going to pull it, he'd already pulled it.
Yeah, no, they're not going to pull it.
Just don't ice
40
it. That's
seconds.
the only thing. Way to go, Sonny. Deserve it. Good launch. There you go. Yeah, they're going to preserve it. He's going to be second in the league now. Oh, they got a little help from the defense there. Bring out the Zamboni. Oh, baby.
The St. Louis
What a
Blues
win.
beat the...
What a win.
Yeah,
Jordan Kyrou with the game winner.
They beat the Anaheim Ducks on an impressive road trip to extend their lead 4 games on a 4-0 win.
Yep. 4s are wild tonight. 4-0 on a 4-game road trip with 4 straight wins. Blues outshoot the Ducks 36-22 in the third period. With the Ducks trailing, they were outshot 10-7. You know, all the horse crap that happened didn't matter. It didn't matter. The Blues were able to do what they needed to do. Johnston did stay on the ice, did get a few more shifts. I think he had 12. I think he ended up getting 14. So he got another minute or so of ice time, not a lot. Should have gotten a game misconduct, plain and simple. 5th shutout for Husso. Obviously my first star is Husso. Second star is Kyrou. And my third star would be Jimmy Snuggerud. Yours?
Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with. Man, I see. It would be, for me. It would be Kyrou, Hofer. See, but the thing is Kyrou got the game winner. But I see, the thing is I feel like in this type of game where you had a shutout, I feel like, first of all, I don't think Hofer's the number 1 star because 22 shots, although he did get a shutout, I don't think he was heavily tested. So I think I'd give him maybe the 2nd star. Jordan Kyrou for me. Did anyone have 2 points in this game?
Yes. Snuggie.
Who had 2 points? Okay, Snuggerud would be my first star.
Yeah. What a well played game tonight, man. Again, are you getting tired of me saying it yet? But the training wheels are off. The passive play is gone. We've seen 3 games in a row especially the last two, where the Blues have not been passive. Right? They've not been passive, and things seem different. It was an incredible game.
Yeah,
Right?
it was.
I'm
It
still
was.
waiting
It
for
was.
the Stars to come up.
Yeah, I thought they would have showed them. Usually they don't.
Well,
They usually
no, they
don't.
won't show them
They don't
because they're in Anaheim, so they won't show them.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
No, this was a great game. Let's see. While you're kind of waiting for that, let me bring up some interesting comments here that I want to.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to hear. So going back a little bit, I'll try to be quick on these ones. The Thomas the Snuggerud goal. These are some of the ones I missed earlier. Blues Muse says I don't like the sound of that, so he doesn't like the sound of the I guess the crossbar going ka-chink after Snuggerud snipes his puck.
I fucking hate the media.
He says, "Teach me how to snuggie" was the next one. Why is someone saying test 1, 2, 3 F? Can you hear me on this? The Cyrus XM official St. Louis Blues audio stream. That's pretty fun. I don't know.
So here you go. This is why I hate the media. You got two of the Stars right. You got them in the wrong spot. I got him in the wrong spot. They gave Hofer the number 1 star. They gave Snuggerud the number 2 star. Any guess who they gave the number 3 star to?
Although I love him, I hope it wasn't Pius Suter.
Nope.
Who was it?
Jackson Locum.
Jackson Lacombe got
Lacombe, from the
yeah.
Anaheim Ducks with a -1. No shots on goal, four attempts, 1 hit, 1 takeaway, 2 block shots, and he's your 3rd star. That's because the Anaheim media does this, and they got to stop this crap. They got to stop this crap of having to give the hometown team a star. Take it away. Take it away. Make them real stars. I hate the way this is done sometimes.
For me, yeah. I mean, for me, what I just said, I think Hofer and Snug should have been reversed. I think it should have been Kyrou 3rd star. It should have been Hofer 2nd star, and it should have been Snuggerud 1st star. That's the way I would have done it. I can understand why Hofer's in there because he got the shutout, but 22 saves is 22 saves. It is a goalie. It's a hard thing to do, but he wasn't overly tested. But I don't know if that's how they determine it. But I think Snuggerud should have got the 1st star, especially having 2 points.
The game is home. The game is home. That's what it would have been.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if it was home, Hofer with the shutout. Shutout almost always 1st star.
Yeah. Well, Lacombe.
A 9-shot shutout. It's almost always 1st star.
Well, for me, but for me though, having Jackson Lacombe, although he's a great young defenseman, having any Anaheim player be a star in this game, it doesn't make any sense because the Ducks didn't score. So I don't know how you can have a star that doesn't score.
Line. It wasn't even the best line on there, right?
No,
he didn't take a shot. He had 4 attempts. So it is what it is. Our next show is Tuesday. The Islanders. I think it's a 1:30 game for me. I have to look now because of the time change. Gonna make it a little.
It's in St. Louis, isn't it? It's in St. Louis, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in St. Louis. I'm looking at it now.
Well, if it's a 7:00 game, then it'll be 2:00 for you.
But the show's a half hour earlier, so 1:30.
Yeah,
Actually, no, it's a TNT game, so it's a half hour later. So it will be 2:00. Not.
Okay, so,
I'm looking at it now. Yeah, it's on TNT. So
I only got to a couple, but
so 1:00 my time. Actually, hold on. Let me double check this. Yeah, 1:00 my time. Holy cow. Yeah, no, 1:30. So 1:00 my time.
Okay, can I read a little bit more of these?
Yeah. Go ahead. I'll let you read them
Okay.
before we go away.
It says, okay, so this is still on the same thing here. It says we're going to end up on the same crazy run like 17-1-2 and make playoffs or something nuts like that. Or we're going to play our way out of top 5 pick. We're too good to be this bad. Too bad to be that good.
That's a good comment, actually.
That's not bad. It's detailed. Nice guys, play yourself out of that draft pick. Holy, what a heater! Ruining the tank. Snuggy is so filthy with it. Snugs, and then we have a picture or a GIF of chicken McNuggets. So Snugs, so Nugs. Can someone please teach Tucker how to fight? What game are you watching, brother?
Yeah.
He got freaking the guy made a hit. Tucker went after him, and then this guy like towers over Tucker, and it wasn't even really a fight. It was like he went to him, they kissed a little bit, they hugged, and then they fell down. That was pretty much it. We are winning. Awful defense, which I don't know if this is from a Blues fan, if this is from. Oh yeah, he's saying awful defense about the Ducks. Let's see. I'll go to what? Okay, so. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to go to the Snuggerud offsides goal that got over challenged. They posted both.
E. Guido, Rob Powell, thank you for the thumbs in the air. We greatly appreciate you. Okay, now you can go.
I'm going to go to the one they got called off for offsides. I'm going to go to that one because I don't need to read the one that they actually, the first one. It says Hofer shutout graphic about to go crazy. Where have these guys been all year? Can we pay Parayko to stay on IR? So there's a Parayko hater. This is the same guy that made the dumbass comment in the last post. It's all right. Get that shutout. Still time to blow it. Okay. Parayko locker room. Wow. Parayko locker room cancer confirmed. Did you hear that?
What a dumbass.
Dang, exactly. Okay, so that was on the goal came back. The empty net goal for Suter. 12th overall pick incoming. Hofer next. We are so back. A gif of the Pittsburgh baby, the iconic gif of the Pittsburgh baby screaming. I love that gif. Suter. And then here's the final one with the Blues winning. He says, imagine if coach and GM haven't had a hard on for Benny shit this year, and Hofer had gotten most starts where this team would be in the playoff hunt. Blues will miss the playoffs because of 3 people, Monty, Army, and Ben shit. Period.
What a dumbass. What a dumbass.
Someone commented on that one and said, we just beat the Sharks and Ducks, not too far out of the hunt.
Okay.
Which technically they're not, because if you look at some of the teams above them, the Ducks and the Sharks are some of the teams above them.
Yeah.
Next one, who the heck is this team? ? Incredible road trip by the way, boys. Okay, that's enlightening. Yeah. I'm LOL, never boo a Blues win, even if I couldn't watch it. Can someone tell me if the Blues still have a chance to make the playoffs, or are they already eliminated? Technically, they're not. Technically, they're not eliminated. They're 8 points back of the Kraken. 19 games left for the Blues, 20 for the Kraken. So technically, I mean, honestly, if the Blues can miraculously find a way to balance themselves despite a slow season and an underwhelming season, if they can rally, the Kraken are a team that I don't believe in heavily. So, I mean, you could pass the Kraken. You could.
Here's the problem. I don't want to. I mean, no one's to face to go on a run and end up facing the President's Cup winner twice in two seasons in a row. They're getting swept. They're getting swept. So I don't want to get swept for the 19th overall or for the 17th overall pick. And I'm
Well,
sorry.
well, see, for me now, I know that goaltending has been a massive talking point this year, but I want to preface this: if the Blues make the playoffs and you have Jordan Binnington on your roster, I believe 100% Binnington can steal you at least a game. So, I'm not going to sit there and say they'll get swept. I feel like they're a hard team to play if they make it into the playoffs.
Okay, fair enough. But they're not beating Colorado in the first round.
No, probably not.
And I don't
Probably
want another
not.
hangover. I don't want another fucking hangover next season. This team's too good to have a hangover next season.
Probably not. But for me, I would like to see them make it because it would also give some. It would give some more playoff experience to Snuggerud. It would give some more playoff experience to Dvorsky. Mayu. There's guys that I think would benefit from a playoff run, even if it's a short one.
True. Okay, that's fair enough.
So,
but as long as it's not a heartbreaker that destroys this team again.
No, well, and I don't think it would be because I don't. Although I think the Blues are competitive enough, I don't think that we'll be in the situation because Winnipeg is not the team that Colorado is. Colorado is a juggernaut compared to the Winnipeg Jets. So I think if we got into a series, although I don't think it'll be a sweep, I don't think it'll be as nail biting close as the Winnipeg series was. The Blues should have beat Winnipeg. I don't think they'll beat Colorado.
I got you.
So can someone tell me? Oh wait, no, that was the same comment. We just shut out the top team in the Pacific. Amazing effort by the boys. Okay, you're the most confusing team in the NHL. That I can kind of agree with you, but not really. This outcome doesn't really surprise me in the slightest. Good win for the boys. Then it says 4 in a row. 4 in a row. Another Hofer masterclass. Yeah, the Ducks figured they would sing the blues tonight. Eh? Then you have a guy playing the piano, which is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Getting a little carried away with the moral wins. We're still tanking. Remember? Okay.
F you.
13th pick, here we come. I can believe it, another Hofer shutout. Oh my God, Blues win it. What are we doing? Good job, you duck killers. We are back. Imagine if I'm always nervous at the end of a game. Why I give up late goals, binge shit. If he hadn't blown 3 games into Dallas, they would be in it now.
Hoffer gave up one of those. I'm pretty sure Hoffer gave up one of those.
I don't know. I could be wrong. I think Binnington started every game against Dallas. I think
I'd have to look. I'm not 100% sure.
But even if that wasn't the case, Binnington wasn't extremely at fault for those games. I mean, they were both good games, but either team could have won that game. It should have both of those close losses should have went in overtime.
Yeah.
Maybe we are on to something. Jesus Christ. Yay, we won. Hof. And then no, the office gift of no God. So I guess that's another tanker, I would assume.
Yeah.
But so yeah, those were your comments. Quite interesting, not surprising, but interesting.
Well, but
St. Louis.
Thanks for reading the comments. We're gonna end this here. I think it's 11 o'clock there now, if I got that right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got work in the morning, and I got some stuff to do. It was a great show tonight, man. Thank you. We shows are getting better. Our relationship is getting better, and I appreciate that. And yes, I'm going to put that out there that you and me are becoming better friends through this show, and I greatly appreciate you and what you do for us. Let's keep it coming. And the next thing I got to ask is, are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
How do we end the show?
I think we got to ask the girls. Where are the girls
Let's
at?
go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
What are you wearing?
A Canadian tuxedo. And I'm a hockey player.
Let's go Blues.
Are you ready for the question? Are you ready for the question? Are you ready for the question?
I'm ready for the question. Let's hear it.
Who's late for dinner?
Where are the boys? Where are they at?
Hey Blues fan, we're bleeding blue with you. Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues!
This is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, for my co-host on the right. On the right. That's on my left, but you're on my right, but you're on my left. Justin Scott, Justin Eagle Eye Scott, saying thank you so much for watching the Blue Note Fan Report. We appreciate it on Facebook and YouTube. Don't forget to put those thumbs in the air. Show us that you care, and if you can, give us some stars. This is Guy and Justin saying aloha and mahalo, and you got to know that I am bleeding blue with you.
And as always, let's go Blues.
This is Guy and Justin saying aloha, mahalo, and we'll see you on the next Blue Note Fan Report Tuesday. TNT is dynamite.